Would you look? Would you look already? The phones are already all ringing. We're just playing the show intro music, and the phones are already light. All the phones are ringing already here at 6 o'clock, 6:01 right now. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the MJ Morning Show here on Q105 at 104.7 FM. And yeah, it starts today. It starts this hour. Sometime this hour, I'm going to tell you what number caller to be. Now, this first giveaway is the anomaly. Look, every line is ringing. Folks, we're not doing it. I'm just going to help you out. Just listen.
Hold your horses, people.
Yeah, exactly. Just listen. I'm not doing it now. I'm not doing it in the next 5 or 10 minutes. All right? Just keep listening. I'm just going to save you your finger and your dialing and your redial, and I'm just going to help you out here. You don't have to call yet. Every single line is ringing right off the bat here at 6:02.
The number works. Don't call. You don't have to test it.
Yeah.
The number works.
All right, so just listen and enjoy the program. We will give away the first tablet this hour, but again, like I said, this hour is different. This is the anomaly because the first giveaway for tablet tag. And if you don't know what the hell's going on, we've been promoting this for a couple of weeks now. We are giving away 40 Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablets beginning this morning. Every hour, every day this week, and then every hour, every day next week here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Now, what's different about the first one we give away this hour? You don't need to know the previous hour's winner's first name because obviously there was no previous hour's winner's first name or the last winner on Friday. You don't need to know that. So this morning for the first tablet, it's just going to be a specified caller. I'm just going to say, hey, be caller and win the first tablet. And then we're going to ask you your first name, obviously. And then for next hour's tablet in the 7 o'clock hour, you need to know who won this hour. So Tablet Tag is on. Thank you so much to our sponsor, Two College Brothers Moving and Storage. TwoCollegeBrothers.com. They stepped up. They wanted to do a promo. I said, hey, how about Tablet Tag? And boom, here we are. So Tablet Tag here on the MJ Morning Show is brought to you by Two College Brothers Moving and Storage. Going to have Wade in later on this week.
That's awesome.
Oh, good.
Yeah, get him live in studio here, sandwiched. It'll be a Festa Roxanne sandwich. We'll put them right in the middle of you guys over
delicious.
there.
Well, lucky bastard.
Fantastic.
That's one of his fantasies.
Hey, guys, I'm lucky I'm here today.
Why? What happened?
What are you laughing at?
I'm just thinking of all the days to miss is to kick off a Tablet Tag.
And guess what?
Yeah.
Guess what? Guess who was laid up for almost most of yesterday?
You.
Yeah. Froggy, guess what's back?
Your kidney stones.
Damn right.
Yes.
So, what do you mean, yes?
Yes. Well, but he got the answer right. Not yes, like he's happy.
No, I just got the answer right.
Yeah, he's not happy that you're in pain, and we all feel bad for
Well,
you.
you know, I just had a bout a couple months ago. I passed one in New Orleans. My first kidney stone pass in another city.
I got my peace. Do you carry a peace screen?
Yeah. Oh, I did. I did for a while.
Yeah. Look, I just pulled this out of my pocket. I just pulled out my peace screen. This is from my sommelier wine collection, which I use this to filter out the sediment.
Dude, that's no fun.
Yeah.
Isn't that what a diaphragm looks like too, kind of?
I don't know. I don't use the diaphragm, Roxanne. Why don't you tell me?
Actually, I would take
don't
your word.
either.
I would take your word on that.
Can you produce one? Show me what it looks like?
No.
Oh, God.
All right. Yeah. I'll get into this in more depth later on. But, yeah, yesterday was Mother's Day. We had guests over for Biscuit Bitch Sunday. And folks, I'm not being derogatory. Michelle actually has an apron that says Biscuit Bitch. And Michelle makes the most delicious, delectable Southern buttermilk biscuits.
So tasty.
And we did a brunch yesterday with some good friends of ours. And, you know, Froggy, you know how it is. You get that. It starts with the dull pain.
You feel it, and you hope you pulled something.
Oh, man, I hope that's not. And I'm a latecomer to the whole kidney stone thing. My family, my brother, my mother, my father, my dad had kidney stones like in his 20s.
Yeah.
And
that's when mine started.
I didn't have mine until my 50s. So I lasted a long time with no kidney stones. And mine hit on a flight back from Italy in the summer of 2019.
That's the worst possible time for it to happen.
Oh, man.
Stuck on a flight?
Yeah.
A long flight, stuck on a plane?
Yeah, and how did I know something was wrong? Well, when your pee looks like Pepsi.
Yeah, that's quite an indicator.
That's TMI.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But
That's a symptom.
so I was sort of laid up yesterday. We had our guests over, and I'm fighting because Michelle makes the biscuits, and then I do all the other cooking. You know, I make the eggs. I put the biscuits together with the egg and cheese, and so I'm like fighting through it, and I didn't tell anybody except Michelle knew. Michelle knew that I was having the issue, and then I found myself making breakfast, kind of sitting there, and then I kind of disappeared numerous times. Because I started drinking a lot of water to try to pass the thing. And then it was like the pain was so bad I had to go lie down. So I disappeared from our guests. And then finally, when they left, I was not going to say anything, but it was pretty awkward that I kept disappearing.
Why didn't you just tell them?
I finally did. I'm like, hey, guys, I'm sorry. I know that I've disappeared quite a bit. I'm having a kidney stone deal. So I took like 8 Advils. I loaded up with about 800 milligrams of Advil. And, things got better last night. And I feel the dull pain, but so I need to talk to like a nephrologist.
Is that
it's a neuro. What is it?
a
nephrologist?
No. Yeah.
Is it?
I don't know.
Okay, why'd you interrupt?
I thought I was talking about a gastro. You're talking about your
kidney doctor.
kidney. Okay, kidney doctor.
Yeah, is that a nephrologist? Look that up quickly. Nephrologist.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, right. Well, hold on.
Hold on. Roxanne,
are you looking it up?
Roxanne played the game of odds on MJB, right? And
No.
How did you know it's right?
Guys, I know a lot about medical stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a nephrologist.
Yeah, kidney doctor, nephrologist, right there, exactly. So, I mean, it's my understanding, like the kidney stone, I think it breaks loose and then it's like dangling around and moving, and that's when you're in excruciating pain.
Yes.
It's almost like it's in a rest period. It's almost like it found some kind of little nook and it's hanging out.
Found a little nesting area.
But I still I have like the dull pain going on, but it's not like I'm on the floor. But that could happen anytime during the show. And I'm like, oh my God, I got to start tablet tag tomorrow. I'm laid up on the couch here. So right now, if I didn't tell you, you'd probably think everything was okay. But yesterday I would have been like, all right, tablet tag.
Oh, you know what we should do?
Call her now. Yeah. What?
Make a contest out of it. Whoever picks the time for the kidney stone to hit MJ and drop him to the ground wins a free, I don't know.
Tablet.
A tablet, a painkiller. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we will give away the first Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet this hour. Stand by. We're back in minutes on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. We got traffic.
On the interstate in Tampa, there's an accident southbound 275.
MJ and the crew here at 621. Hey, just a little programming note for those that are listening in the 6 o'clock hour. For those that are listening this early, and you usually don't because we're doing tablet tag, I'm just going to be honest. You'll notice a little more commercials in the 6 o'clock hour, and that enables us to do that whole commercial-free deal where we do nonstop MJ with zero commercials, zero music, from like 7:23 until like 8:45. We do an hour and 20 minutes, actually a little more. We do an hour and 20 minutes of nonstop MJ. That's why you can drive a long way and not hear any interruptions. It's just nonstop content. So, listen, I'd like to let the audience in on what's going on around here. So you'll hear some more commercials in the 6 o'clock hour because that enables us to clear the runway for that long chunk of commercial-free, no interruption MJ morning show, which happens in the 7 o'clock hour. Well, thank you, Fester. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I asked the crew, I said, hey, anyone have some Advil? And Roxanne says no. Oh, but I can ask Meredith down the hall if she has. Oh, thank you. Hey.
All right.
Hey, Meredith.
Fester. Hey, Meredith, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, my God. Can I get you to go in the sound effects corner? And no, I'm kidding.
No.
How dare you? I'm an important human being now.
No, you were an important human being back then.
What you want? What you want? I got a bunch of stuff for you.
Let me hold on. Well, ibuprofen is what I'm taking. Michelle says I should always alternate, but I only took 8 of them yesterday.
Hold on.
So yeah, I'm sorry, 4 of them yesterday. Yes, Fester.
She has good stuff.
Yeah, no, I have a mixture of things. I have Excedrin, Benadryl, and ibuprofen.
Okay.
What you want?
Yeah,
What you want?
just ibuprofen. Now let me see
I got you.
let me see if your ibuprofen is better than Fester's ibuprofen.
Are you crazy?
How would yours be better?
They're all the same.
No, well, I want to see.
They got higher MGs, is it?
Well, this is Equate. This is the cheap Walmart brand. What do you have?
Well, mine is the Sam's Club brand.
Oh, well,
Sam's Club's better.
That's the same thing.
Yeah, it is.
Walmart and Sam's Club, it's the same company, so it's probably the same stuff. Let's check expiration dates. So Fester is. Oh, Fester, this is an expired bottle.
Oh no.
Oh, you know those days. Those days don't matter.
They really don't.
They
but
don't.
and I'm gonna tell you a real. Do you have to go, Meredith?
No, she's coming around to bring you
She's gonna
her
pop.
pills.
She's gonna pop them in your mouth.
She's going to insist.
Pat,
Yeah,
Pat,
she-
take your mouth
Can I
in.
see your bottle? Let me see your.
Oh no.
No, this bottle has been used for years. The bottle isn't anything.
right,
It's just
so-
this is what I carry them in.
So are these fresh?
Yes, they are.
Do you know the expiration date of where they came from?
Does it
I have
matter?
never asked these many questions when it comes to
Right.
taking.
Do you think
a
I'm trying to
simple
drug
Advil.
you?
Hey, listen, I want to be very careful. You know.
Yeah, no, it's a new bottle. I just opened it.
Don't take drinks from strangers at the bar.
Oh, okay.
You know about that, Meredith,
I
right?
got so drunk yesterday for Mother's Day.
Oh,
So wasted.
okay. Are you serious?
Yeah, so I'm going to be taking some of these myself.
Why do you think she has them?
Yeah, exactly.
How old are your little girls now?
Let me remember here. 2 and 6.
So you got hammered in front of your little girls.
They were in the pool.
They were.
Mother's Day.
Yeah,
Were they supervised?
I think so.
Okay.
No, everybody was fine. The whole family got together. It was like a pool party, and then I just kept taking tequila shots. And then
Tequila
I got
again.
really tired. And then I woke up, and then the party was over, and everybody was gone.
Oh,
Mommy passed
Yeah,
out again.
it was good.
guess what? We had guests over for biscuit brunch,
Ooh.
and I'm having like a kidney stone attack, and I'm like laid up half the thing. So
You used to make fun of Froggy for passing his
yeah,
kidney
I
stones, and now look what's happening.
That's
to me.
why
I did.
I laughed.
So-
It's a karma.
and that's long ago when Meredith, when you worked with us on the MJ Morning Show. What year did you start with us?
That's math. Okay, hold on. I
Like
graduated.
2006, probably.
No,
6, 7, 8.
I don't. Wait.
Around then.
I don't remember. 07.
Oh,
Yeah.
so- okay.
Yeah.
So 07, and then you were with us until we stopped
Yes.
in February of 2012. So you're with us for 5 years.
Yeah, I like to round up those.
And-
I tell everybody it's
Yeah, and Froggy had kidney stones. Froggy, how old were you when you first had your kidney stone problems?
24, 25.
Yeah, so he was young.
And you, all the years of Schottenfrotten that you had
It's
for
not
me.
Schadenfreude.
What the hell does that mean?
It's
Schadenfreude.
It's Schadenfreude.
It sounds like you're cussing.
Schadenfreude.
Should-
Bless you.
It's when you're happy at someone else's misery.
Yeah, exactly. So Schadenfreude is a German word meaning when you revel and you take pleasure in somebody else's misery.
You see what happens?
Yeah, Schaden.
Wiener
I have that all the time. When
Did you
people's
say
kids,
Wiener Schnitzel?
Wiener
Yeah,
Schnitzel.
Wiener Schnitzel. Yes.
When people's kids misbehave, I have so much Schadenfreude. I love it when other people's kids misbehave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just stare at them.
I'm just like, I'm
watching this
so
whole
glad I'm not the
situation.
only one.
I do remember Froggy's kidney stones, and I don't think I made fun of you.
I believe I was the first person in radio history of the world to pass a kidney stone live on the radio.
Oh, really?
That's amazing.
Yes. Give me my award now.
The stone
I think
is
you might be
actually
right.
Immortalized in the Radio Hall of Fame.
Yeah, it's right up there.
First kidney stone to be passed live on the air.
I didn't have my first kidney stones until 4 years ago, and that's pretty late because my whole family had them early. And
Do you feel like you gave birth? Like Roxanne and I actually gave birth.
Listen,
It's worse than birth.
It is-
There's
I don't
studies.
think so.
There's
I don't think
studies
so.
But
about
it's not.
Well,
the woman.
The
Okay.
study's done by a man.
Right. Not to mention the fact that I don't know if anyone's followed news, but there was a story about nurses striking up in New York.
Yeah.
And one of the hospitals where there were the biggest complaints about were Cedars-Sinai, up on in Manhattan on like 100th and Madison Avenue. And that's where I went.
Ooh.
And when I went, when I was so laid up and the pain was so debilitating, I went to Cedars in Manhattan at about 100th and Madison is where it's located. And it was a zoo. It was like a Wednesday night.
Yeah.
And it was a freaking zoo. I was on a stretcher in a hallway next to like dozens of people for 5 hours before they saw me.
Were you just writhing in pain?
Exactly. I was writhing in pain.
You gotta cry. Look at you, and if you cry,
I just wanted to die. The pain was
wanted to die.
the
Are
pain.
you having breathing problems or chest
No,
pains? And then you'll be like rushed to the front.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Or just
Whimpering.
collapse on the floor. Yeah.
I have to go, but I love you guys.
Hey, Meredith, thank you. Great to have you by.
Are you going to take them?
Yeah, I've got them right here.
Do it now.
Hang on a minute.
Just do it.
Do it.
I'm going to take the pills.
Go ahead. In the gullet. Let's go.
I'm
You
gonna,
just have to swallow it. Don't crush it up and snort it or anything.
well, here's it. The pain is not that bad right now.
Oh.
Because I'm taking 4 of them, so I'm taking 800
I don't
milligrams.
feel anything.
So the deal is I'm waiting for
Pain?
the right threshold of pain, so it lasts. I don't want to take it too early.
Don't
So-
overthink it or anything.
Yeah, right. I'm
but-
like, just see, we deal with pain all the time. So we instead of waiting for pain,
Yeah.
we like to go ahead and take care
Well,
of it.
Meredith, thank you very much. Yes,
No problem.
I will take.
So you're not going to take it now?
No, I'm waiting for the right time
You're
to
so
take it.
rude. Why did it come down here? I want to see you take it.
Because I need them. What are you trying to?
Jeez, Dahmer, how bad you wanted to take
What are
it?
these
Give me back my
roofies?
pills.
Hang on a sec. What's this white stuff floating on top? Just drink it.
Just soap.
Thank you, Meredith.
Just soap.
Thank you, Mayor.
All right. So where was I?
Well, who knows?
I was on the stretcher. Again, can you imagine in the hall? And it was like stretcher to stretcher. I had like 3 people next to me, then people in front of me, people behind me.
Were people like shot?
It was.
I mean, like all kinds of stuff in the emergency room,
Were
right?
people shot?
Yeah,
I would
she's on a
imagine.
stretcher with stones, and the next person has like bullet wounds.
It was the worst experience of my life. Hey, Fester, bring up Cedars-Sinai. Bring up their website.
Okay.
It was the worst experience of my life at that hospital. It was like a war. I told Michelle because I had my phone, and I brought my charger. I'm glad I brought my charger because I was there so damn long. My phone was going to go dead. So I brought my charger.
Cedars-Sinai, New York.
Yes, not Los Angeles, Fester. Yeah,
right, hold on.
Cedars-Sinai, New York.
New York.
And I just remember that nurses were striking there, that they were so understaffed. And I'm like, and they were talking about what a hellhole it was and how patients were stacked up. I'm like, this was only like in the last like couple of months that they were like striking.
Was it Mount Sinai?
I'm sorry, Mount Sinai.
Cedars-Sinai is in
yeah.
Los Angeles.
Yeah. You know what? I lived in L.A. as well. Correction.
All my Sinais.
Thank you.
I'm messing him up.
It was not Cedars-Sinai. Correction. It was Mount Sinai. Sorry, I had the wrong.
We're wrong
Big
Sinai.
difference.
Well, no. I think it's the same Sinai. It's
Sinai.
just that's got cedar in the closet over in the one in L.A. to keep the moths out. so
A lot of things in the closet at that location.
yes, I'm sorry. It was Mount Sinai. Thank you. That's where I was, and it was unbelievable. But here's the deal. So I went through like 10 days of this kidney stone problem up in New York. And the first time I went to that Mount Sinai, and it was an horrific zoo. It was a war zone, I'm telling you. I think I would have gotten better medical attention in a tent in Vietnam from like some MASH unit in 1968 than I got in 2019 at Mount Sinai. Thank you. in Manhattan. So then later in the week, it got miserable again, and I was in even worse pain, and I got in a taxi cab, and I went to NYU Langone down on like First Avenue at like 30th, and that place was like heaven. It was, they got me right in. I was like hooked up to an IV immediately. They give you what it is that when the pills don't work, like when over-the-counter stuff doesn't work, they hook you up to the
morphine drip.
Well, it's not a morphine drip, but they hook you up to a drip. They give you an IV, and then they give you I got some painkiller, but it wasn't morphine. And that makes you feel good. And while I was there, I passed 2 stones.
It's oxycodone.
And then, you know what it's like? No, I didn't. They gave me oxycodone pills, but I didn't take those because I don't want to be hooked on that crap. I just took over-the-counter stuff. Yeah, I've never taken, I don't want oxycodone. I don't want all that crap. So, and then I passed the 2 stones. But here's the deal. With kidney stones, you feel like you're dying, and then as soon as you pass them, it's like you're instantly, it goes away 100%. It's like a light switch, on, off. So, Froggy, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's complete relief.
100%. Once you pass the stones, you're back to 100% normal. So the deal is, here I am. Tablet tag launches in just a matter of minutes, and I've got kidney stones going on. Now I've got the dull pain right now, but not the excruciating. I've got to lay on the floor pain.
Yeah.
And the deal was, when I had the issue back in 2019, I had 2 stones in my left kidney, and those passed. And I had 1 stone in my right kidney, which I never had an issue with until yesterday, and it's still in there. So, all right, quick break. Back in a second. 6:32 at the MJ Morning Show. We've got early morons in the news next, and then we'll give away the first tablet. We're going to prime the pump with tablet tag next. So keep listening. We'll tell you exactly when to call in. The first tablet will be given away, I'm telling you right now, in the next segment, we'll give away the tablet. So stand by. Your chance to win is minutes away here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Now, Here we go. It is time for the Morons in the News, the early edition here on the MJ Morning Show. And if we have some new listeners here in the 6 o'clock hour, thank you very much for checking us out. Because, yeah, listen, when we do tablet tag, you're going to have people that are going to make an appointment to listen when we're going to give the first one away that typically might not be listening usually. You know, we have listeners now that would usually listen later on in the day. Or, hey, maybe we have some brand new listeners. All right, so we do early Morons in the News about this time every single day. And this is very therapeutic because we tell you about total schmuckwads. We tell you about these total morons that regardless of how bad things might be for you, I don't think it's as bad as these turds. Yeah. So that's why Morons in the News is certified therapeutic by the American Psychology Association.
Actually, they use Morons in the News, old recordings of Morons in the News for their counseling.
Yeah, that's true.
And then we'll give away the first tablet here in just a matter of moments. We'll tell you when to call in, and this is not going to be the typical name requirement because we don't have a previous winner. This is the first tablet winner coming up in minutes. this primes the pump for tablet tag. And if you don't know how it works, it's very easy. I'll tell you about that in a minute when we give away the first tablet. First, though, a guy walks into a Subway restaurant. Subway. The place that Jared used to represent.
I mean, Subway's is a good place, but boy.
Yeah, they really got a raw deal with Jared. They put their whole company promotion behind this dude and his big pants, and it then turns out that he's underage girls, and he's got all kinds of kiddie porn on thumb drives, and all kinds of crap. Anyway, so can you imagine that? You put your whole campaign behind one dude, and then whole thing.
How about you look at him and figure out? I mean, God, was it that hard?
He was 400 pounds, and now he's like 100 pounds off of our sandwiches.
Yeah.
I interviewed him one time.
Hold on a minute. He's so thin, he can actually go between the bars.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm sorry. You did what?
No, I interviewed him one time.
Yeah, so did we. We had him in our studio 4 times.
I didn't feel any.
I wish I knew he was into 13-year-old girls. When I wouldn't have had him in the damn studio. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say he wasn't attracted to me, I didn't think.
No,
you know how usually you can kind of feel a vibe from, there was no.
Yeah, Jared.
I wasn't young enough.
You can feel a vibe when guys are undressing you with their eyes?
Well, I mean, some of you can. I mean, I was just saying no, there was definitely
There was no
vibe.
chemistry between you and Jared Fogle?
No.
That's actually a good thing.
No, it's a bad thing because you'd want him to be attracted to women over the age of 18.
Yeah, it's a good thing
All right?
because he's a creep.
Yeah, I'm with you, Fester.
Roxanne walks in the room. Jared pops in, has his big fat person pants. He's like, what are you, 24?
Hey,
no dice.
You got a daughter?
But oh, God, stop it, Froggy.
What? There's video recorders of him talking to moms.
I know. But
horrendous.
The whole deal is that Subway, if they could, they would love to get their hands on the neuralizer from Men in Black.
Oh, yeah.
And just erase everyone's memory about Jared. Make it all go away. Yeah, we did. Hey, can you, Andrew? Can you see if we still have the neuralizer sound effect? It was like a boom boom kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right, 6:45 at the MJ Morning Show. So I'm gonna. You know what? Let me go ahead and I still have to tell I haven't gotten to the Subway story. We're talking about Jared still. So we have a guy that walks into a Subway and is robbing the place, but he says, "Give me all the bread."
Okay.
Wow.
What year is this?
All right.
The point is that Subway has real bread.
Yeah.
So the
Give me the cheese.
The young employee didn't know the terminology is sort of old for money. Give me some bread.
Give me the bread.
I haven't heard that in a while.
That's like 60s and 70s, right?
60s gangster movies. Yeah.
Give me all the bread. And of course, bread meant money. Give me all the bread.
Give me all the bread in the locker now, see?
So prosecutors say that a guy in Chicago robbed 2 Subway restaurants last Wednesday, just 2 weeks after getting out on bond for burglarizing a wireless store. During a Thursday afternoon bail hearing, the judge ordered 20-year-old Abel Bekele, held on bail, charged with 2 counts of robbery. Around 1:49 a.m. On April 26th, they finally arrested him on Wednesday. Chicago police noticed a broken door at a Cricket Wireless, so he busted into there. And then last Wednesday, the dude's arrested and charged with a robbery attempt. So he goes into a Subway and told the cashier, hand me all the bread.
And then he said, so I can bring home the bacon. And the little Subway guy was like, oh my gosh, this guy just wants to make BLTs. Okay.
Oh, yum.
Yeah. Give me all the bread. He did it to both stores. And like the first store, they didn't know what they were. And they finally said, give me all your money. All the money. And then the second store, same deal. Give me all your bread.
Hey.
And I think they're going around to that little glass oven thing where they're, where they bake the Subway bread. They're starting to take all the bread out and hand them all the bread. So
I'm here for Lucky Luciano, see?
He wants the bread.
Give me all the bread.
Sir, do you want multigrain or do you want white?
Ciabatta, please.
There you go. So bread. I don't think that terminology. And the robber's only 20 years old. So the robber dude is only 20, and he's using bread as terminology for money.
All right, so they have wheat bread, white bread, Italian herb and cheese, malted rye.
Yeah, he wanted all that bread.
Hey, all of it.
All right, let's give away the first tablet right now.
Yes.
Let's go with caller number 50. I'm gonna do it easy. The first one easy. Let's go. Andrew, let's go. Caller 50 right now, 800-990-1047. We're giving away the first Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet right now. These things originally retailed at $1,100 a pop. Full Windows 11 computer. I love it. I use this exact machine for my daily work. This is my go-to computer, the same one we're giving away. Right now, we're beginning to give away 40. This is the first one. 40 Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablets, and we begin right now with caller number 50. All you have to do right now is be caller 50. 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. Now, this giveaway right now is the anomaly. This is the exception. Because right now, we're just giving it away to caller 50. We're going to ask the caller what their first name is. Next hour, you have to know the first winner's first name. And then you need to know the first name of each subsequent winner. So next hour, in the 7 o'clock hour, when we give away a tablet, you have to know this winner's first name. And then in the 7 o'clock hour, if they know the name, they win the next tablet. Then we'll ask their name, and you need to know the last winner's name for the 8 o'clock hour. And then same thing for the 9 o'clock hour. When we give away the tablet in the 9 o'clock hour later today, remember the name, because you're going to need that first name of the winner in the 9 o'clock hour for the first tablet giveaway at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. That's how tablet tag works. It's like tag, you're it. So you always have to know the last hour's winner's first name, and boom. We started right now. We primed the pump with just a regular winner, which we should have caller 50 in just a moment. Andrew's screening away. Thanks again to Two College Brothers Moving and Storage. The whole contest is brought to you by Two College Brothers Moving and Storage. TwoCollegeBrothers.com. TwoCollegeBrothers.com. It's the smartest move you will ever make. So Andrew is looking for caller 50 right now. We should be getting pretty close. He'll stop at 49, and then I'll grab 50. And then we'll give the first one away and find out the winner's first name. And then, boom, remember that for next hour. All right, I'm waiting on Andrew right now.
Very exciting.
And listen, here's the deal. We're giving away a tablet every hour, every day this week. And then next week, we're giving away a tablet every hour, every day next week. So it's all this week, all next week. We're giving away 40 tablets. We've doubled the deal. Because previously, we gave away just 1 week's worth or 20 tablets.
20 of them, right.
Yeah. So now we're giving away 2 weeks' worth of tablets, a total of 40 tablets, thanks to Two College Brothers Moving and Storage. All right, what was the last line that you ended with? No, but what line was it? It was a 3. Yeah, you left off on line 3, so it's going to be line 4 is number 50. Hi, good morning, MJ Morning Show. Who's this? William? William, why are you calling the MJ Morning Show?
I'm wanting the tablet.
William, you want the tablet? You're caller 50. William, you got the tablet. You win.
Awesome.
Fantastic. William, where are you calling from?
Bradenton.
William in Bradenton, you got it. You got tablet number 1. So,
Let's
folks.
juice this up a little bit, huh?
Breaking news!
Yeah.
All right, William, congratulations. You got tablet number 1.
Thank you.
And, hey, thank Two College Brothers Moving and Storage. They're bringing you the contest, all right?
Awesome.
All right, William, hang on a sec. We'll get all your information. All right, Andrew, William is on 4. William is tablet winner number 1. So, folks, we'll give away the next tablet next hour. So make sure you're listening next hour. I'll tell you when to call in, what caller to be, and remember, William won the last tablet. William. And if you're the right caller and you know William, then you win the next tablet, and so on and so forth. All this week and all next week, right here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Whew, all right.
That was good. Got through that first one.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so I want to thank Two College Brothers again. Two College Brothers Moving and Storage. If you are looking for the ultimate mover, look no further than Two College Brothers. The bottom line is, Two College Brothers, they treat their customers impeccably. They treat you so well that you're going to become a raving fan. See, that's what Two College Brothers... late. How'd I get so late here? Yeah, usually we're back about 4 minutes ago, so I do apologize for those that are creatures of habit. Yeah, usually, we're back on doing our content at 7 o'clock. It's now 7:04. What the hell have I done? What have I done this morning?
I was too busy rocking out to Corey Hart.
Yeah, there you go. All right, you got the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. Oh, I got a great pile of school fools later today. So, and maybe if I can get to it here or maybe next segment, school fools. And there's no shortage of those lately. Hey, tablet tags on. We'll give away the next tablet this hour because it's now 7 o'clock hour, 7:05 now. So the next tablet sometime this hour. Keep listening. Just know the first name of who won just minutes ago and be the right caller, and boom, you'll win. Easy as that. Hey, the pregnant lady thought she could pull it off. And like I said, they pulled it off all right. Yeah, this takes some cojones, man. A fake pregnancy belly to hide drugs. Have you ever heard of this? Listen, I'm sure that, like at the border, I'm sure the U.S.-Mexico border, I'm sure that our border agents there, they've seen everything. Any way that someone can smuggle drugs, they've seen everything. So I'm guessing they've seen the fake pregnant lady in the past. But this is crazy.
Because pregnant ladies think that they're going to get so much sympathy from everyone.
Oh, congratulations. You're expecting. What do you do with your bag of cocaine?
It's a sympathy Coke belly.
It is. This is crazy. I wonder if any local law enforcement have ever experienced this, like in the Tampa Bay area. But 2 people accused of trafficking cocaine, more than 1,500 grams of cocaine. They were driving through South Carolina when the drugs fell out of a fake pregnancy belly that was being worn by one of the accused dealers.
She delivered a kilo.
Exactly.
Oh, look at that baby kilo.
What does it weigh in at?
His name is Kelly.
A kilo.
Well, that'd be a preemie.
Yeah.
Because you know what a kilo is, right?
It's a measurement. It's a unit of measurement.
It would be really small.
How many pounds is a kilo?
100.
It is.
No, that's 100 grams. No, it's 2.54.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah, 2.54
It's
pounds.
a little less than
I
that.
thought it was always 2.2.
2.2.
Is it 2.2?
Yeah, 2.2. So a kilo is about 2.2 pounds in a kilo. But this is crazy. Anderson County in South Carolina, sheriff's deputies first pulled over Anthony Miller and Samika Mitchum during what they call proactive patrol on Interstate 85. Yeah, the cops said that red flags were raised when officers asked about the apparent pregnant woman's due date, and there was conflicting information. So the lady with the fake pregnancy belly, she said one due date, and the driver said another due date. Well, you know what they do? A lot of times, if you've got multiple people in the car, what the cops do?
Separate you.
Damn right. You got that one right there, Roxanne. So, yes, they separate people because it's amazing how they can kind of put stories together, find out whether there's a big wambuki going on, what the shenanigans are, because you separate people, and then when you start getting different stories, then you know that something's not quite kosher. So they separated them, got 2 different stories. Hey, when's your due date? The woman said one date. The guy, I guess, was months off.
Yeah. What are you going to name the baby?
Yeah. Deputies said they grew more suspicious and then realized that something was not quite right. The drugs that Mitchum, the woman, was hiding inside her fake rubber stomach fell out when she started to sprint away from officers.
Yeah. It's hard to run with those things on.
And then the officers clearly caught her, but she's running with her fake pregnancy belly that was loaded up with cocaine, 1,500 grams of cocaine inside her fake little pregnancy belly. Yeah, the sheriff's office estimated that the couple was hiding an estimated 1,500 grams. Then, of course, they weighed it later on. But listen, if you're gonna use the fake pregnancy belly drug smuggling trick, you might want to coordinate on a simple deal like, oh, when are you due?
Yeah.
Oh, is it a boy or a girl?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
And listen, you could agree on, hey, it's going to be a surprise. We don't know. Yeah, we just wanted to be a surprise. Hey, Michelle and I did that with both of our kids. We had no idea that Chloe was going to be.
Did you really?
Yep. Huh. Both of our kids were baby surprises.
That surprises me because
why are you giving me the shock look?
No, because
I'm getting the shock face from Roxanne.
The reason I'm giving you a shock face is because it seems like Michelle is the type who's so organized, like she would want to prepare for whether it's a girl or a boy.
We decided. I don't know why we decided, but we decided I'm fine with it. I would do the same thing all over again, and Michelle would say the same thing. With Chloe, when Michelle was pregnant, we decided we don't want to know. When we went to the meetings, the appointments. When we went to the meetings.
Yes.
The board meeting about
when we met at the VFW hall. No, when we went to the appointments at the OBGYN, we always told them, and our file was marked, so they would never tell us. And the ultrasound tech would like move the screen away from us. And so if you could see, something that would show you what the sex is, we didn't want to know.
People always say there just aren't that many surprises in life. We wanted to be surprised.
There were no slips whatsoever. With both of our kids, we literally had no idea what the sex was of Chloe or then Julian until they literally were delivered. That's when we found out.
That's cool.
Yeah, what they were. So we did baby surprise. But yeah, first of all, I would recommend you don't smuggle drugs. That would be MJ Morning Show consumer tip number 1. Community tip number 1 today. Yeah, don't smuggle drugs. But if you do, if you can't help yourself and you're using the pregnancy belly trick to hide all kinds of coke, you probably ought to get your stories together.
Okay, I was going through the airport one time and I had a new baby. And though I was breastfeeding, I supplemented with formula. Especially on the airplane, and they went through my bag. They were not giving me any slack, like testing my baby formula, digging into it, making sure it wasn't explosives or drugs. Let me guess.
They took your baby formula. You had it in a bottle?
I had it in a tin, in a metal round tin, and then inside the tin, it was in a tinfoil wrapping.
It looks like a bomb.
Hold on. What was holding the breast milk?
A bunch of wires.
Oh, hold on. Was it breast milk or baby formula?
No, it was the powdered formula. That was not yet mixed.
Oh, it's not yet mixed. Okay. But even then, if you've got breast milk that you're carrying, or if you're carrying an actual liquid baby bottle, they'll swap it. They'll do that like bomb and gunpowder residue test where they take those little pads. They look like those old Stridex acne pads. Remember those when I was a teenager?
Yeah.
They'll take those little pads.
Eczema Clearasil pads.
Yeah, little round pads, and they'll swab stuff, and then they put it in the machine, and the machine tells you if there's any bomb residue. So I've seen them do that to mothers all the time.
Yeah. I'm like, look, I have my baby. They didn't cut me any slack.
Yeah. Listen, they know that the terrorists and people that want to blow up planes, that they're pretty resourceful. They'll come up with all kinds of crap.
Especially people bringing on metal cylinders full of powder.
And you look like a radical jihadist also. So
very radical.
Yeah. So I just thought that was hysterical that she's running away, and her fake pregnancy belly comes loose and falls out, and bags of cocaine apparently fall out on the side of Interstate 85 in Anderson County, South Carolina.
I wonder if you can make, those people who have big leg tumors?
What?
Like elephantitis of
What the hell's a big leg tumor?
Of their ball or something?
What are you saying?
You
stop going.
Oh, you've seen those people with legs that look like trunks from the hip down. Like the hip doesn't have any contour to it.
Or maybe an elephantitis of what?
I've seen maybe folks that have diabetes issues or people that have water retention issues. I've seen some legs.
No. I'm talking about elephantitis of the leg.
Okay, and?
Hide coke in there. They can't search it. It'll be a HIPAA violation.
It's not a hip.
You can't search my tumor.
Froggy, what are you saying?
I didn't think they could be searched if it was a medical issue.
By the way, Froggy's back from his week-long work trip last week.
Maybe that was a dumb question.
Would pregnancy not be a medical issue in some capacity?
I guess you're right.
Holy crap. All right, anyway.
What are you, birthing it at the house in a tub?
When we get back in minutes, we will get into some school fools. I don't know what it is. I've got 3 or 4 school fool stories. So if you're a student or teacher getting ready or parent taking your kids to school, you want to hear the latest edition of School Fools. And we got some total idiots we'll get to next. here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105, and then we'll give away the next tablet. This hour, tablet number 2, Microsoft Surface Pro 8 number 2. We'll give it away this hour. Make sure you know last hour's winner's first name, be the right caller, and that's coming up in just a bit here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Hey. Q105 and Tablet Tag is on. We started it off this morning in the 6 o'clock hour, and congratulations to William. William was caller number, what did we do, 50 earlier today? Yeah. Yes. I took it easy because, Andrew, our producer, when I take like caller 105, I get the double-barreled flip-off. Hey, so I did take it easy this morning on him. We only took caller number 50, and William was our first winner. And that's how Tablet Tag works. Now I'm giving a little bit of leeway here. I'm helping some folks out. All right. So our first winner was last hour, and we had caller number 50. Now, what you need to know though is that for all future contests, we're not going to give you the name. Okay? We're not going to give you you got to be listening to the last winner. The last winner will give their first name when I ask them, and you've got to know the last hour's winner's first name in order to score in Tablet Tag. And the next winning tablet on the way in minutes. Just keep listening. We'll tell you when to call in and make sure you know the last hour's winner. That's for this hour. Then when we have this winner, you want to listen to that winner's first name and know that name for the 8 o'clock hour and then the 9 o'clock hour. And then you got to remember the 9 o'clock winner's first name to know that for tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. And it starts all over again. And we're giving away these tablets, these Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablets every hour all week during the MJ Morning Show. So Monday through Friday, 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock hours, 4 tablets a morning. And then we do it all again next week. So a total of 40 tablets, all brought to you by our friends at Two College Brothers Moving and Storage. Thank you to twocollegebrothers.com. Yeah, Fester, you got a bewildered, puzzled look on your face.
I genuinely feel bad for Andrew.
Why is that?
He's getting so many phone calls. Would it be possible?
Well, that's his job.
No, but it's part of his job. He has a disproportionate amount of calls for the next 2 weeks. Would it be possible what if...
You want to hire a temp service?
What if I found one of those guys that have like the will work for food sign or something like that? Just to answer the phones, just to help him during the heavy times. And just to help Andrew, not be on the phones all day saying, nope, not contest time yet. Nope, not contest time yet. Nope, not contest time yet.
I'll tell you go recruit somebody from an off-ramp off 275 and Fowler, and you let me know how that works out for you.
I could pay him in like Sardo's Pizza. It'd be like the best score ever.
Here you go, chooch.
Yeah, get a bunch of chooches over here. No, would it be MJ? Seriously, a temp service? Can we hire a temp service for 2 weeks?
What are you rambling about over here? No, I'm not hiring a temp service.
Sorry, Andrew.
It's what Andrew does for a living. He answers our phones when we do contests.
That's one of many things he does.
I realize that.
Is that what your business card says, Andrew?
Yeah, that's what his card says. I get the phones.
Let's do some school fools. And, listen, when I get a pile of these school fools, that's what we do. We don't have school fools every day, but, there probably could be school fools every day. But I just noticed over the weekend, I had this whole plethora of these school-related stories. And, this time we got a lot of kids getting dropped off at school. We've got parents getting the kids out of the house for school. We've got teachers on the way to school. So I think it's a good time for school fools. Couple of local items here. Up in Land O'Lakes, what the hell's wrong? Don't kids know at this point, knock it off with the threats of school shootings, all right? Yeah, 17-year-old student arrested on Friday. Why? Threatened a mass shooting at Land O'Lakes High School. Yep. Notice how I'm saying that properly, Land O'Lakes. It's always funny when you hear like commercials that are recorded from out of town, and the announcer will say, now opened in Land of Lakes. Yes. No, it's Land O'Lakes. It's not Land of Lakes.
It's LOL.
Right. So according to the press release from the Pasco County Sheriff's Office, investigators were looking into the original threat. They discovered that another student had posted a Snapchat story that showed a picture of someone holding a weapon. Right, and then this led to a 17-year-old Land O'Lakes student being arrested in connection to a possible threat toward the school on Thursday. An arrest was made on Friday. In a statement from the Pasco County Sheriff's Office, deputy said the person in the photo was not a Land O'Lakes student. The person holding the gun, that was not a Land O'Lakes student. It was taken months ago. The student that posted the image told deputies they did not know the person who was depicted in the picture online. The student posted the photo with the intent to exacerbate the original investigation. So we've got two schmucks. We've got two dopes. Somebody made an original threat of a school shooting at Land O'Lakes High School, and there was no credible threat.
Right.
And then some other kid picked up that ball and said, hey, I'm going to make this even more dangerous sounding. I'm going to post a picture online of a guy holding a gun and tie it back to Land O'Lakes High School. What are you doing?
That's never a good idea, kids.
Just knock it off. You know, how many kids do you have to hear that have been arrested making threats or the horror of an actual school shooting? You don't want to get involved in that. That's going to put a mark in your permanent record.
And it'll get you on School Fools.
Yeah, exactly. So. That's probably the worst of all. School fools. Whenever I say that, I just hear Mr. T going, I pity the school fool. And I'm going to tell you right now that Mr. T doing those Skechers commercials now doesn't make me want to go out and buy a pair of Skechers.
Yeah, you're not there. You're not there yet.
No,
just wait.
Someone just texted us. My son goes to Land O'Lakes High School.
Yeah.
Thank you, MJ, for talking about this.
Yeah.
The news did not say anything about it, and the school was not saying too much either.
Well, that's the deal. So there's no credible threat at Land O'Lakes High School, but any high school, any middle school, any school. Listen, we've had stories of boneheaded, like second graders making threats in little elementary schools. Don't make threats. And again, and this is important, and school shootings do happen, and it's a nightmare, it's a horror story. If anyone has any inkling, if you ever hear anything, if you suspect something, it is so much better to be safe than sorry. If you overhear something about someone making a threat, don't hold on to that information like, oh, I don't want to snitch, I don't want to tell on somebody. No, do it. How bad would you feel if you overheard something and you could have said something and something actually happens? So tell the police, tell your school resource officer, tell the principal, tell your teacher if you ever suspect or overhear anything. Even if it's a good friend of yours that maybe has a screw loose and make some comments that disturb you, say something. You can do it anonymously. All right, next school fool story. Another sort of localish story up in Brooksville. I consider Brooksville local.
Yeah.
So good morning to all of our Brooksville listeners.
Barely local Brooksville. Let's not get too comfortable.
When a teacher gets a little handsy at school, it usually doesn't work out well. And
handsy like roughing him up, or handsy like perverted handsy?
No. Well, I guess
two kinds.
That's a good question. In both cases, it's not good for your career.
No.
So a teacher, this is a rough up handsy.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But this could be teacher roughing up a student, or this could be teacher roughing up
another teacher.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, man.
I love those
Hold
videos.
On. Did you just go yes?
Well, I'm really into. I follow.
Who did yes?
I did.
Yeah, Froggy's
you thought
excited
that was
about
me?
I follow.
Yeah, that sounded like an effeminate yes. I thought that was Roxanne doing the yes.
I follow you. Well, it was me, and I'll do it again.
Oh, don't tell me. You
Yes.
follow a YouTube channel that covers teachers beating up people.
Yes.
So Froggy has a very masculine voice,
Yes.
except for
Yes. And so I follow one, and it's teachers fighting students and students fighting teachers. And I saw the best video recently of a student pepper spraying a teacher in the face 3 times.
Hold on,
because he took her phone.
Dude, we talked about that last week. You were not here.
Really? You're in Texas at Shelvarama or some, wherever the hell you were.
Why don't you play
Terrell, Texas, please?
Hey, dude, why don't you listen to our podcast every day to familiarize yourself with the content we did, so you don't come in here and waste time and talk about a story we did last week?
But it was a really good video.
And guess what we had?
But
the video.
We had the video as well.
We did.
Yes.
She pepper sprayed me. That guy was such a weenie.
We
I
talked
didn't
about
pepper sprayed it here. You don't lay down and cry like a girl.
We talked about this last week.
Take it like a man.
Out of Hernando,
What kind of sexist talk is that? This is 2023, bro. You can't say that.
Sorry.
a high school teacher up in Brooksville is now facing felony battery charges. Why? Well, there was a big argument. It got a little out of hand. started as a verbal altercation where one teacher was getting into an argument with another teacher, and on Friday, it came to blows. The police up in Brooksville are saying that Michael Anthony De Jesus was having a conversation with another teacher. This is about 7:15 in the morning on Friday, and this is at Central High School when something took a turn and the conversation got really, really heated and ornery.
Well, what are they talking about?
I don't know.
That's the only piece of information I need. What's the subject matter that led to the fight?
De Jesus told the other teacher to get the F out of my room.
That's right.
Wow. Oof. Then, according to authorities up in Brooksville, De Jesus aggressively approached the victim and pushed her with two hands. It wasn't even male on male. It was a male teacher, De Jesus, pushing a two-handed push on the female teacher. Pushed her in the upper chest area, and she had to take a step back like 3 feet, according to police.
Isn't that a bar game where you push each other like that?
And try to make them lose their footing?
Right. Didn't they do that in Jaws 3?
No, that was a game I used to play to try to feel girls up. But this guy's being aggressive.
What kind of sexist talk is that, bro?
What is wrong with you, Fester?
She's relating it to a bar game.
What are you saying?
And you scold me, you're talking, wow, Jared.
You're like,
Vogel.
Fester, I got Fester Fogel over here.
Fester Vogel.
It's Fester Fogel.
I'll sue both of you guys. I'll win that lawsuit.
It's Fester Fogel.
Oh my God, I'll own this place. Call me Fester Fogel one more time.
What is wrong with you?
Listen, first of all, Roxanne wants to talk about a bar game where a guy kind of pushes a girl in the chest. It's kind of trying to,
And you're talking about your scheme to feel up girls in school?
Oh, I had all kinds of schemes.
What is wrong with you? You're a molester. Fester the molester.
Fester the molester. That's even worse.
The best was like a hallway yawn,
A hallway yawn? Like walking down the hall?
You yawn in the hallway, you brush your bosom.
Fester, you know what?
How about the bucket of popcorn trick?
All right, guys, stop.
The pizza trick?
Stop. Enough. So anyway, the school resource officer, he then was called in after the altercation in this Brooksville classroom, and this is crazy. The incident was also caught on security footage, and there were also two other teachers that witnessed the confrontation.
Mr. De Jesus.
What the hell happened? Seriously, what the hell happened that caused a male teacher, Michael De Jesus, up in Brooksville, to two-handed push a female teacher in the chest? What caused this? Yeah, so De Jesus was sent home after the police arrived, after the sheriff's office arrived. They then went to his house, and that's where he, I guess, disclosed that he did push the victim. He confirmed it, and he said that he pushed the female teacher because he was angry at her, and he was arrested for felony battery.
So does he lose his job over this?
I don't think it's good for the permanent record. I don't know if you get to keep your job after you push another teacher and you've been now charged with felony battery on a teacher. So careful on that. Oh,
does it say what kind of teacher he was?
I do not know. That it doesn't say what kind of teacher Michael De Jesus was. Now, another Florida school story. I told you we had a bunch of school fools today. Guess what? Here in Florida, schools are moving toward banning furries.
Wait, is it? Okay, I'm just not going to ask.
We talked about this last week, too.
We did. You know what? This came up again last week.
Aren't those just creepy guys that dress up like animals and do it?
Well,
But
now kids.
No. Kids are into this now.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
There are also kids that are showing up at school in like furry outfits, or they're pretending that they're a dog or a cat. Or, listen, you got some, I don't know whether it's they're going through their phase or they're trying to find who they are. They're trying to seek attention. I think a lot of this crap is just, folks, people, young kids, they're just crying out for attention. the whole emo thing, and you've got kids that are like going to school and they're trying to identify as a cat or a dog.
After we did this segment, I received more and more texts from teachers saying, like, yes, this is a problem.
It is.
This really is happening.
So here in Florida, hopefully this will catch on because we don't need this crap anywhere. But over in Brevard County, on the other side of the state, Brevard, not Broward, but Brevard, their county school board, they're moving toward banning the whole furry scene, like students showing up at school wearing the furry clothing, the furry accessories, the furry costumes, including kids that will go to school wearing a furry animal tail hanging out of their butt.
I used to wear tails all the time when I was a kid. It was weird. It was a weird thing for me.
Are you serious?
Yeah. My parents still talk about it. Like, I loved having a tail on.
What?
Did you identify as a cat?
No, but I had different ones. I had a cat tail. I had a raccoon
what age?
tail.
Like 14?
No. Don't be crazy. It was like 12.
Okay.
Yeah, just 2 years earlier than your guess.
I was a big Mickey Mouse fan. I had a Mickey Mouse tail for a while.
Well, the Brevard County School Board had a hearing last week, and I guess it turned kind of tense because members of the school board were raising concerns over kids wearing these animal-like items to identify as like a cat or a dog or whatever at school. That doesn't have a place in school. That's disruptive. I fully support the banning of kids dressing up like furries and walking around with animal ears and tails at school.
So are kids like barking and like
yes?
Yeah.
I'm about to get to that.
Okay, I'm trying to think how far are they taking this?
No, you're right. You're 100% right.
So
that was my next thing. I was about to say, and if that's not bad enough, you got some of the kids that are disturbing class because they're like responding to the teacher with meows. It's like,
So like the teacher's taking attendance. Like,
meow.
All right, Emily.
What was that one show where there was a cat? Was that Mr. Rogers?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Take your cat top off.
That cat looked all mangy, too, didn't it?
Everything
on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood?
Everything on Mr. Rogers looked mangy.
In retrospect, all those little puppets, they're creepy,
Oh my God, the king?
Yeah, he was a creepy. He looked like a molester.
He had a drunk Winston Churchill nose.
Anyway.
Fred, did you bring the booze?
I don't think kids should be dressing up as animals at school, and they should not be barking and meowing. So that's out of Brevard County. And I don't know what the policies are like in Hillsborough, Pinellas, or Manatee, or Pasco, Polk.
Perfectly fine to meow.
Yeah, Sarasota.
What if you're in class and you see a squirrel out the window? What happens to that student? Henrietta was the name of the cat, by the way.
Oh, Henrietta.
Oh,
Mr.
that's
Rogers' cat.
Oh, Henrietta.
Yeah, so I support the Brevard County School Board and any members that think that kids should not be barking and meowing and wearing furry costumes to school. And then, listen to this. Another teacher, another affair. Didn't these teachers learn anything? I mean, you see decades of stories of teachers going to jail, wrecking their lives, ruining their marriages, getting fired, going to jail, going to prison. So here's another story. A Delaware teacher just had a 2-month sexual relationship with a middle school student. It's like, what the heck? What is going on here? Yeah, 42-year-old Reed Messer. Several counts of rape and sexual abuse of a child by a person of trust.
Is Reed a male name or a female name?
Reed is a female.
Yeah.
I mean,
yep,
that name sounds like it's going to get you in trouble.
But Reed, R-E-D, it sounds like it's a male name, but no, this Reed happens to be a female having a 2-month relationship with a middle school student.
I mean, when your name is Messer,
that's what I'm
messing
saying.
around.
That is sick. So, hey, bye-bye. Have a nice day. Have a good time in prison for 10 years or whatever.
That's the thing.
Wherever the hell you're going.
I'm looking at the mugshot right now. This Reed Messer is not too pretty for prison.
No. Is there any chance that Reed Messer is a male that now as a female. Listen, I'm looking at the mugshot here, and I'm like, is there a chance here that this could have been a male at one point? I'm thinking it could be a possibility. Could be.
The jawline?
Yeah, it could be. All right, so we have another tablet to give away, and we'll give it away in just minutes here on the MJ Morning Show. Again, don't call until we tell you to call because phones are just ringing all day long. I want to save your fingers. I want to save your energy, save your cell phone battery.
Save Andrew from answering all these dud phone calls.
Exactly. So we're going to give you a heads up. We'll tell you exactly when to call in. And tablet tag will happen again in minutes. You just got to know last hour's winner's first name for tablet tag, and then we'll give away the next tablet. And then, of course, it's always going forward. So the next winner, next hour, you got to know the winner we're about to have in a few minutes. Always remember the first name of the previous hour's winner going forward. Yes, Rox.
What are the rules if people text me and say, I forgot who won the first tablet? Am I allowed to tell them?
No. Nope. I did make an exception this hour because we just started it today.
Right.
And I did mention the last hour winner a couple of times earlier this hour, but that's it. From now on, we're not mentioning any names. Going forward, you got to listen and you got to hear the first name of the winner yourself.
Not even a hint.
I am probably close to popping these Advils right now.
Are you hurting? I know you disclosed this morning you're having a bout with what? Kidney stones?
Yeah, so...
And you said something earlier.
What did I say?
And you and Froggy were both like, oh, studies show it's like having a baby. It's more painful.
It is.
More painful.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to have to disagree with that with one of your follow-up statements that you made, which was once it passes, boom, you're totally fine. Because I can tell you, once my 8.5-pound baby passed, I wasn't totally fine after that.
Yeah, she was busted up for a couple weeks.
I know that I've heard from women. I've heard from multiple women that have had kidney stones, and they've said to me that their kidney stones provided more pain than giving birth. And
well, because you don't get an epidural with a kidney stone.
When I got my, I'm going to stand up for this.
Yeah.
When I got my kidney stones, you know how when you didn't have the stent surgery.
No.
I've had the stent surgery. You know what that sound is?
Right up the Mel's hot dog?
That's right.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So that stayed in there for about 2 months.
Can you do it coming out too? You just did it going in.
No anesthesia when they take it out.
God.
No, nothing. I bit my hat and I curled my toes. And
you could have bit the bullet.
Yeah, well, they say that it can mess up and puncture your butt or your
butt. It's going to puncture
not
your butt.
But But listen, the doctor said, okay, you need to go to the restroom. You're going to have a rough couple weeks. And then we talked to her. She said, I've had 3 kids and I've had kidney stones, and what you're going through is worse than pregnancy and having a baby.
I'm telling you. So, Roxanne,
maybe she was just being a compassionate healthcare provider.
All right, here's the deal. For those that don't know what the hell's going on here, my kidney stone in my right kidney, which has been kind of just hanging out, loitering, decided to make some noise yesterday. Come on, honey. Let's go make some noise. So it kind of sucked because yesterday was Mother's Day. We had our friends over for Mother's Day biscuit bitch brunch. And folks, listen, hey, Michelle has an apron that says biscuit bitch.
So that makes it okay to say bitch 45 times.
Well, but she's the one, she loves the apron.
We get it. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Great.
So my lovely wife, Michelle, makes amazing buttermilk biscuits. In fact, every time I've got like 50 or 60 emails from last week, people saying, hey, can we get the recipe? It's so easy and it's a well-known recipe, but there are some nuances. So here's the deal. I'm going to put up a web post this week. Give me a couple of days, and we're going to put up, and we have pictures and everything. So we're going to put up a web post on how to make the most incredible homemade Southern buttermilk biscuits. And it's a well-known recipe, but again, we're going to give you the tricks and the nuances and the product you have to use. There are a couple of products you must use to get the right results. We're going to emphasize the method that you need to use to make these biscuits, and they're really easy. And you're going to walk away with the most amazing buttermilk biscuits. So later this week, I will put up a post online and on social on Michelle's buttermilk biscuit recipe and how to get it done, easily, quickly, with all the little tricks of the trade. So for all those that have asked, I will do a web post later on this week. But the story is that yesterday morning I woke up, I felt fine. I took the dogs for a walk yesterday, and typically I would do a 5-mile walk on Saturday, which I did, and then a 5-mile walk on Sunday. Now, yesterday I decided that I was going to split it up. I did 3 miles in the morning, and then I was going to do 2 miles around sunset a little later on when it was cooler, and never made it to the 2-mile walk last night. So after I got home, I just started getting the dull thud kind of pain in my right side in the back. I'm like, uh-oh, that's the kidney zone. Uh-oh, that's where the stone is. And I never had kidney stone, never had a problem. Now, it runs in the family. My dad, my brother, my mother, relatives, uncles, all that crap. So kidney stones run in the family. And my dad and brother, they had the mess in their 20s. And I didn't have an issue until after I turned 50.
Are there certain foods or behaviors that aggravate it if you know you're prone to it or predisposed?
I think there are, but I
genetically?
don't know what the hell those are.
Okay.
So I think I think you're on to the right questioning
Asking
there.
the right questions.
Yeah, I think there are some things that maybe can increase your chances of getting stones, but I never had it until in 2019. And we were coming back from Italy, and I was on the airplane, and I noticed when I was going to the bathroom, number one, I was like, ooh, that color doesn't look right. That's
Describe the color a little bit more for us.
it's like Pepsi.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
It's like waking up with Folgers in your toilet.
Exactly. The best part of waking up is
The worst part.
Folgers in your wang.
Oh, Jay, come on.
I'm sorry. All right.
Come on, PTSD for me
all
on
right.
this.
Okay. Well, see, like right now, I'm starting to get it. I woke up this morning and I felt pretty good. It's still in there. So, you know what? I need to go get a new image. I wish those folks at Rose Radiology were still around, because they would invite me over there to do a quick MRI or something.
Can we take a quick look-see?
Yeah, that's what I need.
MJ, I know this is a little Froggy fun fact.
What
but
happened to Rose Radiology? Did they change names or sell?
No,
this?
I think they sold.
They sold. Yeah.
I met a Rose radiology guy
Yeah.
who knew your wife. So that's.
I wish that somebody would invite me over to get a quick MRI so I could, and they would kind of, they would take care. It's all corporate these days, so I don't know if I can get anyone to take care of me like in the good old days.
what are they made of? Kidney stone? Is it?
It's calcium. It's calcified.
You know what?
Yeah.
I think that's I think that's a thing on my handheld metal detector. I could put it on a calcium. And you want me to go get it and maybe scan you?
On your metal detector, it has a calcium
It
setting.
has a calcium, copper.
Calcium is not ferrous.
Yeah, it's
It
not
has a Ferris button too.
I
think so.
Okay, what are you talking? You can't. Calcium is naturally occurring.
So
How do people find meteorites?
here's the deal.
It hits the planet.
All right, here's the deal. So I start getting this pain. I'm like, oh no, it's coming back.
Oh.
And then I felt like the pain getting worse and worse yesterday. And we got friends coming over for brunch. And Michelle made the biscuits, but I was responsible for making all the scrambled eggs and making the egg and cheese biscuits, where I make the actual egg. I fold it over. I melt the cheese on top, put the egg on the split biscuit. So I was responsible for all of that. And the pain was really bad. I didn't tell anybody. I told Michelle, but I didn't tell Chloe. I told Michelle, I said, uh-oh, it's coming back. That stone in my kidney. Now, back in 2019, we were coming back from Italy, and it was on the airplane that I started getting the symptoms, and the next 10 days were just miserable for me. And the imagery showed that I had 2, 3, or 4 millimeter stones in my left kidney, and then 1 stone in my right kidney. I passed the stones in my left kidney because that's where the problem was. So I got 2 stones. I captured them in a little wine strainer device. So I still have the stones at home. And then the other stone has been in my kidney, and I was wondering, did it break up? Is it gone? Well, apparently not, because he knocked on the door yesterday and said, hello, happy Mother's Day.
Oh.
And I was like lying on the floor. And then when the guests came over, I had to kind of struggle through it. And then what happened was I kept having to go lie down like during the middle of our guests being there. And finally I said to them, hey guys, you're probably wondering what the hell's going on. It's like, yeah, I've got a kidney stone issue. So it's still in there. But for whatever reason, I think it's in a spot now where it's not bugging me as much. So right now I just have the dull pain back there, and I feel the pain starting to get a little bit more right now. But can you imagine? I'm lying on the floor. I'm in excruciating pain, and I got the Pepsi pee going on because it's blood. And
come on, man.
I mean, why so
how much you going to talk? I had these things. You never let me talk about it. Now you're what a martyr.
Yeah, why don't you tell us what it smells like too?
But hold on a minute. But here's the deal. I'm like, oh my God, what if I'm laid up? I can't, and I'm starting tablet tag tomorrow. So yesterday I'm like, we're about to launch this major promotion, and I've got a kidney stone. Am I going to be laid up? Am I going to be, I might be incapacitated.
Well, I just found the foods you're supposed to avoid, and I can see why they're flaring up because this is all you eat.
Hold on. Let me give away the tablet right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am here to start tablet tag. We gave away the first tablet last hour. Right now, we're giving away another tablet. Let's go. This is going to be tablet number 2. Tablet number 2. Tablet 2, let's go with caller 105. Caller 105 for Q105. Caller 105 right now. 800-990-1047. If you're caller 105 and you know last hour's winner's first name, you win the next tablet. This is a Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet. This is the exact tablet that I use every day. I love it. This is my number one go-to computer. You know, I bought the little snap-on magnetic keyboard protector, and this is my number one computer. I use this more than anything else now, and I love it. All right, and we're giving away 40 of these things. If you don't know the story, we're giving away 40. All brought to you by Two College Brothers Moving and Storage. Thanks to Two College Brothers for your next move. Two College Brothers Moving and Storage. Get a hold of them at twocollegebrothers.com. Thanks to Wade for stepping up. We're giving away 40 of these tablets. So 20 this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, every hour, 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock hours, and then we'll do it again next week. 40 tablets, 40 winners. Nobody does this. This is massive. 40 Microsoft Windows 11 computer tablets. It's amazing. All right, so caller number 105 right now. This will be the second tablet. Just know the first name of who won last hour. And if you're just joining the contest now, listen to see who wins now, and then you'll have the name for next hour. And then in the 8 o'clock hour, make sure you have the winner of the 8 o'clock hour so you can win in the 9 o'clock hour. And then at 9, remember the name because you're going to need the 9 o'clock hour winner today for the 6 o'clock giveaway tomorrow morning. All right, so that's how tablet tag works. And we're going to get a winner here momentarily here on the MJ Morning Show. So stand by. Hey, Roxanne.
Yes.
What are the top baby names from last year? Do you know?
Since you're talking to me, I'm assuming it's got to be Daviana. Number 1.
It is not.
It's probably not number 1 through 1,000.
Yeah, I'm looking at the popular baby names here. And I have them. Do you know what number 1 was?
I mean, it's probably like a former old lady name.
Yeah, that's what's really popular.
You know what
now.
it is? It is
like Gertrude or something.
No, Gertrude is not coming back yet.
Ella.
Oh, how about Blanche?
Well, I mean, I know more kids named Ella and Emma and and
these are very close to what the top names were in 2021. So the figures, the facts have been tabulated. I'm just going to give you the top 3. If you really care, you can do a search on this thing. But the top 3 female names: number 1, Olivia; number 2, Emma; number 3, Charlotte.
Guys, I swear.
What?
I was going to say Charlotte and Olivia. I wish I had.
Well, why didn't you say it?
She swears.
Because I just got tired of saying stuff, naming out names. But in my head, I was like, probably Charlotte, probably Olivia.
Number one.
I swear. I just knew. I just knew the answer to this. It's so weird.
Who doesn't know 20 Olivias right now?
Number one name is Olivia for a female. Number 2 is Emma. Number 3 is Charlotte. Okay, smarty pants. What are the top 3 male names? Go ahead, blurt them out.
I have no idea.
Oh, you have
I don't
no
know male.
idea.
I only have girls around me.
So you're being sexist.
I just
You
know
only care about women.
My kids
You don't
are
care
all
about the
girls.
men.
I do care about the men. I work with 4 men every day.
Take a guess at the damn name.
I'm joking, Roxanne.
All right, so is Brock...
Pro man, woman.
Is Brock on the list?
No, Brock is not on the
Dude,
list.
I told you guys, growing up, I thought Brock was the
I hit the
coolest
wrong
name.
I thought
that's what I meant to hit.
Zach might be on the list.
No, it's
I like
not.
the name Enzo. And I like the name Dante.
Nope.
And I like the name Dominic. Oh my God, did I ever tell you that? I like the name Dominic.
What are you fantasizing about Mediterranean men? Enzo, Dante, and Dominic. Ooh. Hey, Doug, get his hand.
Sounds like you want to take a ride
seriously.
in a Ferrari or something. That's what it sounds like
My
to
daughter's
me.
name is Italian.
I
Damiano.
got a cousin to introduce you to.
You should have named your daughter Marinara.
Ooh, that's good.
Marinara.
I mean, is it something like Aiden? Is that like on the list?
Nope. Here we go.
Awful names like that.
The top 3 male names.
Massimo.
Number 1 is Liam.
Oh.
Hello, my name is Liam.
Number 1 is Liam. Number 2 is Noah.
Oh.
Hello, my name is Noah.
By the way,
Noah.
can I point out that Roxanne does this all the time? My daughter Chloe does this all the time, and that's turning the word no into a 2-syllable word. So instead of no, everyone knows people do this. No becomes Noah.
Oh my God. MJ.
Noah.
I didn't tell you this.
It's like no is a 1-syllable word, and it's pronounced no.
I didn't tell you this. MJ.
No.
We went to weekend before last. I had the kids to myself. My wife was out of town. And on Saturday, we went to Disney and we broke into a pool. We broke into the pool at the Great Wilderness Lodge.
Oh, my
right?
God.
All you have to do is make a reservation, get past security, then cancel the reservation, and you're in. So anyway,
Dude,
hold on.
you're the worst.
That's not the point. So we're there with all these Disney people, and there's like this New Jersey woman there, right? Because it's Disney. They're all from around the country.
I got calls holding here. I got to get a winner.
Her son's name was Noah, right? And Noah was doing something wrong. So all this loud New Jersey woman was like, no, Noah, no, Noah,
Noah.
And it's Noah has instantly become my most hated name. I instantly hate everybody except for the guy in the Bible named Noah.
Anyway, the top 3 male names are now, number 1 is Liam, number 2 is Noah, and number 3 is Oliver.
Oh.
Oliver. Those are the top
Why are
3.
they all British?
I don't know.
Hello, you right?
Hello, Liam and Oliver. I want to go have some fish and chips.
How come you're not naming your kid Benny Hill? You want to name your kid something British and awesome?
Mr. Bean.
Yeah, I do, right? Yeah.
All right, can I give away a tablet?
I guess you can if you want to, mate.
Cheers.
This is the 7 o'clock winner. It's now 8:04, but I solicited at 7:56, so we did do it in the 7 o'clock hour. Hi, good morning. Who's this?
This is Jim.
Jim, you are caller number 105. Jim, if you know who won last hour, the first name, you win tablet number 2.
It was William.
William is correct. Boom!
Boom!
You got it. Jim. Congratulations, Jim.
Thank you.
And Jim, that's just J-I-M, Jim, right?
Correct.
Jim, congratulations. You've got the second tablet, all courtesy of 2 college brothers, moving and storage. Festa, what are you giving Jim a face for?
I'm giving you a face. You're the first moron I've ever seen to ask somebody named Jim how to spell their name. No, what, like gym class?
It could be gymnasium. It could be
GYM?
It could be GYM.
Oh, I got gym class. Jim? Who's that? Is that Jim as in J-I-M?
Hey, so, Jim, where are you calling from?
St. Petersburg.
Awesome. Jim in St. Petersburg just won the second tablet. You got a Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet, and I really appreciate you listening to the show.
Thank you, buddy. Love your show.
Jim, thanks. All right, I'm putting you on hold. Don't hang up. Andrew's going to get you all the information.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, and I want to point something out here that, and I mentioned this last week, that we're giving away the Microsoft Surface Pro 8s, and these are certified Microsoft refurbs. And I did that because these are factory fresh, factory sealed, factory guaranteed, 1 year full warranty. They're indistinguishable from the brand new ones. But here's what I could have done. I could have given away 20 or 40. And when you cannot tell the difference and they are 100% cosmetically and operationally the same, I said, you know what? I want to give away 40 of these factory freshes. Factory fresh refurb. I decided to give away 40 instead of 20, which I think was a great decision because they're indistinguishable. You can't tell. They brand new operating. So I decided to make that decision. Is it better to have 40 winners versus 20?
Yeah, it is.
I think so. Absolutely.
Yeah, especially when you don't know how to spell Jim.
So, all right. The next Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet is coming this hour. It is now 8:06 here at the MJ Morning Show. So we're already in the 8 o'clock hour. So coming up, really, it could be any time now. I could just turn around and do it right now and say, all right, let's go. But I'm not going to do it just yet. But I could.
You don't do it.
If I wanted to, I could. Well, because the phones are still off the freaking hook here, for the last hour winner. All right, so we have the winner. Now Andrew's got to go through all the calls and, say, oh, we had a winner. But just know who just won. And then sometime this hour, it's now 8:06. So sometime before the end of the hour, we're going to tell you to call up again and give away another Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet, thanks to twocollegebrothers.com. And we're just getting started, folks. We just gave away the second one. We've got 38 more to give away over this week and next week, every hour, every day during the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. Got a couple of crazy fast food stories today. I don't know what the hell's going on. Here's a woman out in California who is now facing her 4th DUI. Why? She refused to leave the Taco Bell drive-thru lane.
Was she passed out? Or is she just arguing? Here's
the deal. So this woman is facing her 4th DUI conviction. Drunk at Taco Bell, wouldn't leave the drive-thru. Demetra Bailey, 39, pleaded not guilty to 2 felony DUI charges, as well as resisting arrest after court documents say that she was drunk at a Taco Bell in Bakersfield. What is it
Bakersfield.
Yeah, Roxanne lived there.
Mm-hmm.
When your husband was playing, single A ball?
Yep, exactly.
He never made it to double or triple A?
I think he was on the rosters of
all right.
both of those, yeah.
And you thought Bakersfield was the nicest place you've ever lived?
It was meth smell as soon as you arrived.
It's a dump. So what happened?
Yeah, Bakersfield's a dump. So cops respond to Taco Bell, and this is a woman that appeared to be drunk. She wouldn't exit the drive-thru lane. Officer arrives, activates the lights, gives a little siren chirp. This woman has 3 previous DUIs and then tried to put the car in reverse to exit the drive-thru lane. Instead, her car flipped over a curb. The vehicle then got stuck on the curb, blocking the whole lane. Then she exited the vehicle and tries to run from officers. But you know what it is? It seems that these late night drive-thrus attract
drunks.
Exactly.
Especially Taco Bell.
Yeah, I was about to say,
especially
of all these fast food places per capita, who has the highest percentage of probably people who are drunk?
Raise your hand if you've been to Taco Bell when you were drunk.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Why? I've never been to Taco Bell when drunk.
What?
Well,
that's like a standard.
I'm not out driving when I'm
driving.
drunk.
I didn't say driving.
Oh, so someone else is driving while you're hammered in the front seat?
And I've been to a Taco Bell drunk, and I've been to a Taco Bell hungover. That's like that when you're in your early 20s. That's like one of your
go-to
weekly meals.
I mean, Taco Bell is great drunk food. You're right.
It is
absolutely. I mean, listen, you're at the club. Listen, you have your designated driver. That's all well and good.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm bringing this up is it just seems that there's just a whole lot of late night liquored up people that, first of all, should not be on the road. But they seem to have incidents at these fast food restaurants, Taco Bell being one of them. And here's a lady, her 4th DUI. I mean, don't you learn? I mean, really? I mean, she's a menace and a danger. Well, I kind of packaged these. I've just got a whole bunch of fast food stories. So I've sort of packaged this together. You know the Arby's slogan, right? At the end of all the Arby's commercials, you hear,
Arby's, we have the meat.
yeah, they got the meat all right. It's not the roast beef, though.
Did some guy pull out his wang? I mean, we have the meat.
No.
Oh, okay.
Let me rephrase the slogan.
Okay.
All right.
Arby's,
We have the corpse.
Ooh.
Oh. Wait. Ew.
Arby's,
We have the corpse.
I don't know where you're going with this.
Where would they had a court? You worked there, Fester. Where'd you have a
Well,
court?
I worked at Arby's for like 4 hours. And
4
that's,
hours.
That's where I met the guy named Brock.
Yeah.
Where I thought Brock was the coolest name ever. And they had me glaze the turnovers.
Fester was fired after 4. You were fired or you quit?
I took a lunch break and never went back. And my dad's like, return the apron. And had a little name badge that said Dom on it. So my first job was to glaze the turnovers. Then I had to work register. I'm like, screw this. I'm gonna get a job in radio.
You had the little the glazer, and
It was a glaze bag, and it was.
and you had was it
It was a
four
count.
loops?
No. It was up and downs. It wasn't loops. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you have 7 lines of glaze on the Arby's turnover.
That's great.
Do they still have apple and cherry turnovers?
I haven't been to Arby's in a while.
It's been too long.
But the reason why I'm bringing up this item is because a corpse, a dead person, was found inside the freezer at an Arby's in Louisiana. That's why it's
Arby's,
We have the corpse. Discovered in an Arby's in New Iberia, Louisiana. That's about 70 miles southwest of Baton Rouge. And they found the corpse inside the freezer at Arby's.
That was my joke.
That's my joke.
I did. You just did it better. I guarantee we got some fresh corpse in the freezer.
Yeah, I'm looking at a photo now of crime scene tape blocking off the entrance to the Arby's, and they're trying to figure out what the hell happened. Employees found the body sometime around 6 p.m. on Thursday, according to Sergeant Daisha Hughes with the New Iberia, Louisiana Police Department. They responded to the business, according to the press release, at the Arby's on East Admiral Doyle Drive in reference to a body inside the freezer. The death is suspicious and being investigated. Information about the victim not immediately available. What the hell? Can someone please, whose body was it? Was it an employee? Was it the assistant manager, Brock?
I hope not. Brock was a decent guy.
Who the hell was it? I mean, that's just bizarre. And Fester, see if there's any update I looked last night. I did not see an update as to whose body it was inside the walk-in freezer at an Arby's.
Well, man came down to Louisiana, got lost in the bayou here. We found his corpse and I pulled out of an alligator mouth.
I said, yeah.
Well, you know.
I said, ooh-wee.
You're gonna love this, I guarantee.
I guarantee. That's a body in the freezer, I guarantee.
We got the meats in the freezer.
Gosh, I feel like I'm in Louisiana right now. This is amazing.
Let's get yourself a Jamocha shake and a roast beef and cheddar right there.
I feel like I'm in the Fester Parish right now.
Welcome to the parish of Fester. Boy, you look
Stop
like
out of protocol.
boy, you boys look like you lost, Tom. Let me take you down to the bayou. Never see you all again.
You guys actually know how to suck a crawfish.
You know what? You boys smell like gator bait if I had never seen them.
You ever thrown a spike? Threw a stingray?
Can I?
This is the part of Louisiana I don't want to go to.
Yeah, let me tell you about New Iberia.
Can I finish the freaking story?
Let me tell you about Admiral
God, you're
Doyle.
making my kidney stone. My kidney stone is hurting more.
Kidney Stern is a radio show.
So,
Welcome to the Kidney Stern Morning Show.
so an employee discovered a female deceased inside the Arby's cooler.
Oh.
Here's an update. The deceased was an employee of the restaurant.
She died during her shift.
Fester,
Way too many crawfish.
Fester just brought up.
I love Cajun Fest.
I do too.
I guarantee.
I mean, who
My
else?
favorite Fester. I think Cajun Fester is I like more than Shaq.
You shut your face right there, woman. I'll take you down to the bayou, let some alligator eat you up. You know, put you in an oven freezer. The woman in the oven freezer. Her name Roxanne.
Stop it! You're making my kidney stone hurt more.
Oh,
Stop.
sorry.
Ow!
I'll take your kidney stone and mix it up in a Jamocha shake.
I can't laugh. Stop.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
Good stuff.
Hooey.
Bravo.
Then we have an update on the girl, the 4-year-old that was burned with the hot McNugget at McDonald's.
Oh, yeah. I hope
And the
she's okay.
lawsuit.
Oh, don't get me started.
All right, stop.
All right.
Stop.
You got to know when to pull back. Yes.
We did a story. We did an item last week. Yeah, enough is enough. All right.
Fun.
It was really good, though.
So we did an item last week about this lawsuit. There's a case that went to court last week. A family was suing McDonald's, a McDonald's franchise, because a nugget from the Happy Meal fell out onto this 4-year-old girl's lap, and it burned her thigh. She had second-degree burns, and it happened here in Florida. It happened down in Broward, and a jury found McDonald's liable. So the franchise holder is at fault for the hot chicken nugget, McNugget, from a Happy Meal that caused a second-degree burn. Yeah, a second jury now will determine how much McDonald's USA and its franchise owner, Upchurch Foods, will pay the child and her mother. Yeah, Thursday's decision was split, with jurors finding the franchise holder liable for negligence and failure to warn customers about the risk of hot food, and McDonald's USA liable for failing to provide instructions for safe handling of food. McDonald's USA was not found to be negligent, and the jury dismissed the argument that the product was defective. All right, listen, bottom line is, a parent should expect that a chicken McNugget, which is coming out of the fryer, is going to be hot. And you should test your kids' nuggets before you hand it over to a 4-year-old. I'm sorry.
Yeah, who doesn't do that?
I don't see how it could be 200 degrees.
And when I used to fix the food for the youngins, I would always cut them in half to release the air a little bit.
Yeah.
Release the heat.
Release the heat and the juices.
And if you're in the car, you hold it up to the air conditioning vent,
Or
cool it
that.
down that way.
Oh, you can do. That's another method. Yeah. So listen to the statement. Our sympathies go out to this family for what occurred in this unfortunate incident, as we hold customer safety as one of our highest priorities. That's the McDonald's owner-operator Brent Upchurch said in a statement. We're deeply disappointed with today's verdict because the facts show that our restaurant in Tamarack over in Broward County did indeed follow these protocols when cooking and serving this Happy Meal. Yeah, jurors heard 2 days of testimony. How does it take 2 days to say, hey, hot chicken nugget fell on the lap, daughter got burned, second degree, here are the photos. I mean, this case should have been like 2 hours.
You need forensics and stuff. It takes a while.
Grimace couldn't make his testimony the original day, so they had to postpone it.
2 days of testimony, and the girl ended up with a burned upper thigh after the chicken McNugget fell on the lap. They reported that the nugget was 200 degrees.
Wow,
listen. I kind of sided with McDonald's on this. If I were a juror in this case, I'm sorry. You're getting a hot fried food item. It's up to the parent to make sure that the food is cool enough to give it to a 4-year-old.
I've had a lot of chicken nugs in my day, and they've never been 200 degrees.
Yeah. Falana Holmes, the mother, exactly. Falana Holmes, the mother, testified she bought the Happy Meals for her son and then 4-year-old daughter at the drive-thru at the McDonald's in Tamarack near Fort Lauderdale. She handed the food to the children who were in the back seat. She drove away. Her daughter started screaming. The mother testified she didn't know it was wrong until she pulled over. And Olivia, the girl's name Olivia, yep, number one girl name, who's now 7, because this happened like 4 years ago, just went to trial last week, saw a burn on the girl's leg, took photos, and then also took video on the iPhone, including audio clips of the child screaming.
How suspicious is that?
They played sounds of the girl screaming in court. Yeah, my daughter's burned with a nugget. Yeah, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm gonna video and get her screaming so I can use it for future litigation.
Let me get this on my IG post or the story real quick.
What?
What's it called? It's a story.
Oh, she wants to get her on her Instagram stories.
You don't do stories, so you wouldn't know.
Because they disappear, don't they?
Yeah, so it's fun.
But I want a record of the crap I post on
if
Instagram.
you do a story and you like it that much, you can save it to your highlights at the top.
All right.
Whatever.
So maybe I only know how to use a fraction of Instagram, but
but follow you
on
IG.
Still give them a follow.
Yeah, but give me a follow, Certified MJ Radio. All right, folks, stand by. We'll give away the next tablet sometime this hour here on the MJ Morning Show. Yeah, if I was a juror, In that nugget case, I would not have found for the plaintiffs. I would have found for the McDonald's. I'm sorry.
What about the hot coffee case?
Well, that started it all. That was
Yeah.
back in the 90s. Remember, I think it was a lady in Arizona or New Mexico or something who just spilled hot coffee in her lap, and she got some kind of ridiculous multi-million-dollar settlement. And
Now, people want the coffee hot because they like the taste of it hot, but, you know, they do fill those cups up. All places fill the cups up too high. Don't fill the cup so it's like overflowing. And then
I think it's more the lid. It's
the lid's a
cup-
problem too.
Well, that's what the coffee spills have typically been.
Yeah.
Lids that came off.
Or you grab it by the lid and then it falls right on your crotch.
Or the lid was not affixed properly.
Mm-hmm.
There have been numerous lawsuits. But last fast food item here, and this is kind of like the culmination. We've done drive-through stories, the McDonald's and Nugget drive-through story we just did, the Arby's story, which didn't involve a drive-through, but the dead body was found in the freezer,
yeah.
and they have a drive-through. Okay,
Yes.
so it kind of fits. All right, but then the first story we did was the drunk lady at Taco Bell. Now, I packaged all these stories together because this is now the grand finale. The Wendy's CEO apparently has been discussing the new Google-powered drive-through. Wendy's is testing and is going to roll out the AI drive-through. So you're going to be talking to a computer. You're going to be talking to an artificial intelligence voice at Wendy's at some point where there's not a real person taking your order.
Dude, I have a feeling you'll be doing that at all these places
Yeah.
before you know it.
Well, the person, it always starts off with like a pre-recorded thing. It's like, welcome to Wendy's, would you like to try our blah, blah, blah. It's a really nice voice. And they're like, yeah, what do you want?
Yeah, Wendy's is going to officially roll out its automated drive-through next month in June at a company-owned spot in the home market of Columbus, Ohio. So they're going to roll it out there. The digital ordering screen is going to be powered by natural language software, which is put together by Google. So it's going to be an AI, artificial intelligence voice. You're going to drive through. Welcome to Wendy's. Can I take your order, please? They say the Google software is designed to understand how consumers order from the menu, meaning it stands to make compelling suggestions. So it's even going to upsell. So,
Would you like a Frosty? Is that how this is going to sound?
It's sort of like if you order a medium fry, would you like to upgrade that for, whatever more? Or it's going to make upgrade suggestions.
I have to say, this is one area where I'm not really pissed off about AI taking over, because if I never have to speak to another person at a drive-thru, that's fine.
So you'd rather speak to a computer?
Just get the order right. I think a computer.
It's going to be like, so that's 2 cheeseburgers,
With
1 Frosty.
extra pickle.
Yeah, it's going to be really, it seems like it's going to take forever.
just like those automated voices you hear when you have to call the electric company.
Yeah.
Drive around, please.
Will it speak different languages?
Yeah, what if you start doing Mandarin Chinese? Will it speak to you? Will it just suddenly...
Yes.
Ni hao?
Yeah.
Way,
Yes.
Cajun Fester, maybe? Is that
I mean, you would think the Wendy's in Louisiana. What's welcome to Wendy's drive-thru. Welcome, get your baconator this here. With like a large Frosty.
Yeah. So the system's going to upsell to try to get you to spend more. But how do you feel about that? I guess if you don't know, you don't know, but will you be able to determine? Are you going to ask questions that the machine cannot answer or awkwardly pause? Or what will the AI give you answers that are not pertinent to what you originally asked?
Okay, so there's probably 200 questions total you can ask a Wendy's drive-thru employee. I mean, what out of the blue question can you come up with the stumpy?
Yeah, but what if it goes whack and it's like, I would like, or you order fries and it's like, that's a Frosty. Like, no, fries.
Frosty.
Yes, I'll take a Dave's hot and juicy.
Baconator.
Okay, I've got one hot and juicy.
I mean, the megaphone would really make this perfect.
What?
You got to do the drive-through megaphone. Hello, would you like a large fry?
Hello, would you like a large
Frosty.
That's the most.
Frosty. I think he has a stutter problem.
Who hired the stuttering AI guy?
No, what if it glitches?
So, MJ, I'm not mad at this. I'm interested to see how it works. But am I the only one that plays the game where I try to match the voice of the person to the drive-thru with the face?
Yeah, that's called me. Oh, no.
Yeah, when you pull around, you look like you see what the person looks like.
I've never played that.
Yeah, next time you do.
No.
Okay.
All right, so you're telling me when you go to a drive-thru and you hear the voice over the speaker,
Yes.
that you instantly formulate like what that person looks like?
Ooh, what a fun
and
game.
Then when you drive up to the window, you see if the image that you concocted in your head
even remotely
matches.
looks like,
Oh my
Yes.
God,
You
it would
know
be a
what?
funny YouTube channel if all you did was go through drive-thrus and order food and then, draw a picture of what you think they look like and then turn around and take it. I'm doing
You
it.
get your food.
Yeah, you're in 2 minutes you're a sketch artist.
Okay.
Do it with the
Yeah.
No, you do it with the caricature artist guy.
Yeah, but, so it's you, a cameraman, and a caricature artist
Yes.
guy?
And you
yeah.
say, okay, there's the order. What is this person going to look like? And he's like, big teeth, big nose. It's
You
like
know
a
what?
midget.
I think I subconsciously do this, and they never match their voices. Do you find that?
No,
Very rarely. I mean, it's amazing the diversity you'll see when you think you know what somebody looks like by the sound of their voice, and then you actually see them handing you your food.
I do not waste brain space trying to figure out.
Oh, you
Who
waste
the-
your brain space on other
Yeah,
stuff.
I mean, seriously, dude.
On Tylenol dosages and expiration dates of bottles of pills and plain manufacturers.
Oh,
and
yeah,
every
excuse me for wanting to know the expiration date of a pill.
MJ, you're the wrong guy to talk about wasting brain power. I mean, you are a reasonably smart individual who thinks about things that nobody really needs to waste any time
Exactly.
on
It's true.
at all.
Okay.
All right. Let's move on now.
Oh, God. Cajun Fester.
I love them.
So that concludes the fast food crap here. But Wendy's, you could be speaking to an AI computer instead of a real person at the drive-thru. And Andrew said, did you get a call, Andrew, that Checkers, did someone call you?
I had a couple of people call and say that Checkers does.
So Checkers is using AI to take
At some
orders?
locations.
At some locations. Gotcha. Hey, imagine this. Imagine you wake up and you find that your bank account is overdrawn by almost $100 billion. Ha!
Overdrawn by $100 billion. So, like, you're negative.
Yeah.
What would the
Man.
service charges be on that?
This lady wakes up, and I guess she was going to do some online banking. A woman woke up and found her bank balance was minus nearly $100 billion at Chase. This is an Ocean County, New Jersey widow who contacted News 12 in New Jersey to say, yes, my bank account is overdrawn by $100 billion. Well, first of all, don't you call the bank first and not call News 12 New Jersey?
Nope, I call News 12. I mean, if I'm overdrawn by like $40 or $50.
Yeah, locally you call Bay News 9 first, right?
Give them a call. Spectrum News 9.
Yeah, whatever it
Send
is.
somebody to the house now.
Yeah. This lady goes on, checks her balance, and it's negative 99. Let's see, it's almost 100. Okay, 99 billion 999 million $999,099.99.
It's a very peculiar number.
Almost 100 billion, 99 billion. So what the hell, what kind of glitch causes that?
Yes, the government stole her identity and bought a bunch of fighter planes.
Yeah, so she's immediately spending hours frantically making calls, trying to figure out what the hell happened.
Better call banking.
Yeah, one of the people I spoke to, she said, mumbled something about a deceased account holder. Her husband passed away a couple of months ago. She said she was shocked and wondered how this would lead to a negative bank balance. Yeah, how does your husband die and suddenly you're nearly $100 billion in the red?
I mean, a lot of times when people die, you find out about their financial, happenings when they're gone, but $100 billion.
Yeah, overdrawn by $99.9 billion. Yeah, it's quite a number. Anyway, Chase did fix it, but, quite a shocker. Hey, do you know what else is just unbelievable? I've noticed this of late, and we've talked about pickleball on this show, but you know what's happening? I am running into person after person after person that plays pickleball.
That's because you're.
Yeah, we told you that. It's a hot trend.
It's like all of a sudden, though. No, we were out to dinner on Saturday night. We had some friends invite us out, and I had no idea. They're playing pickleball now.
Yeah.
It's like, I didn't know you played pickleball. It's like, but it's the last couple of weeks I'm running into people that are playing pickleball. It's like an epidemic. It's a pickleball epidemic.
I don't know if epidemic's the right
trend.
word. It's a bunch of people doing something physical.
It's a new sport.
It's a low-impact sport that geriatrics, almost like yourself, can enjoy and not
Will
break
you
their knees.
stop it?
But it's
What are
not
you
just for
talking-
geriatrics like yourself.
Right, but
I am not a geriatric. I'm
Right.
50.
But you're closer to geriatric
No,
than the rest
I'm not.
of us. But, well, by number-wise, you are. I mean, I probably have the worst. I'm in the worst shape of all of us. But you're the oldest. And listen, it's a sport that you can play that's easy on the knees, and you're not, diving for balls, and you're playing with like a little wiffle ball.
But young people like it too.
Wiffle ball.
Is it all ages?
It's all
You know what we
ages.
ought to do? I want to go to the pickleball phones before I jam up the phones
man,
again.
You're gonna. How can you go to the pickleball phones?
Well, I'm going to the pickleball phones
Okay.
first. All right, now, folks, this is not for the tablet. We're going to give away the 8 o'clock tablet a little later. I'm going to phones now about pickleball, so don't call about the tablet just yet. That'll happen in a few minutes.
However, if you win the tablet, you can use it as a paddle for pickleball.
All right, I want to go to the pickleball phones. I want to talk to folks that are totally caught by this pickleball bug. I want to know ages also, because again, I'm hearing that all ages are getting into pickleball.
My cousin, who is 41, plays, and my in-laws, who are not 41, also play.
Am I the only one that feels like MJ's acting like he missed the train on this? This has
Yeah,
been
everybody-
around
You've been
for a
telling me
minute.
about this.
This
It
has
seems
been
the
a
whole-
thing for a while.
Like,
My neighbor's a professional pickleball player.
What?
Okay, I don't know
Yes.
about
Your,
that.
your neighbor
Okay.
makes a living playing pickleball?
Yes, he does.
Where? How do you make money playing pickleball?
And
He does.
He
Sponsorships?
Yeah, he flexes to Doug. He's like, "Hey, Doug, what are you doing? I'm gonna play some pickleball."
Well, like tournaments where it's like a $10,000 prize or
Yeah,
something?
tournaments, but like companies sponsor him.
Oh, who sponsors your neighbor?
AARP.
Classic.
Hold on.
Who? Yeah, Vlasic. Clausen Pickles.
How is Clausen not like the lead sponsor of this?
Yeah, Vlasic
The whole
or
deal.
Clausen, yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Selkirk Sport, Zalucinous Souls.
Oh my God! Are
I
you,
have no idea. I don't know what you're saying.
You better clean up that whatever you just
I don't know what you
sneezed.
just said.
If somebody said, "Is Roxanne saying actual words or having a stroke right now?"
Okay, I got it.
I wouldn't know.
All right, I want to go. Listen to me. I want to go to the pickleball phones. I want to talk to people that are pickleball addicts, fanatics. I would like to know like the ages of pickleball players. If you're a pickleball player, I got to talk to you because there's another reason why I'm bringing this up. 800-990-1047. Let's go to phones. That's the number. If you are a pickleball player and you're like totally enthralled by this game, if like you've been bitten by this bug, if you're obsessed with pickleball, or if you play pickleball, again, I want to hear from listeners that are part of this like trend, which for whatever reason, if I'm late to the game, I'm just hearing about this. So Fester, how long have you been knowing about how prevalent pickleball's become?
8 years.
No.
Get out of here.
It started about
Listen,
5 years
no, it
ago.
hasn't.
It
I've
seems like this whole trend began 8 minutes ago, at least in my world.
To you, but this has been a thing.
Aren't they putting courts in malls now?
Well, that's where I'm going with this.
Okay.
All right, well, hold on a minute. That's why I'm bringing this up.
I mean, it's basically an Annie Ann's now. It's pretty popular.
No, listen to me. Listen to me. So I'm at dinner on Saturday night, and the wife of the people we were with, she's like talking about playing pickleball. I'm like, what? And it's like the last couple of weeks, it's like the number of people that I've now just suddenly found out that they're addicted to pickleball, it's going through the roof. But Froggy, that's where I'm headed with this. And I want to take some calls, but let me just kind of tease. Now, apparently, pickleball is replacing old Bed Bath & Beyond locations and Old Navies at malls.
Oh, really?
So a lot of this dead retail space, apparently in parts of the country, they're putting pickleball courts inside these old big box spaces that otherwise would be sitting. I'll get into that in a second. First, though, let me go to the pickleball lines. 800-990-1047. If you're a pickleballaholic, I just want to know how old you are, and I can ask questions like, what is the age range that you see, playing pickleball. But I'm just trying to figure out how much of our audience are pickleball fanatics. But I'll tell you what, it's turning out that there are a lot of people that are playing this pickleball thing. I had no idea. Let's start with Yvette. Yvette, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hey, how are y'all this morning?
We are well. Yvette, are you playing pickleball?
Oh, my gosh. I play 4 to 5 times a week. I'm 51, and I started playing like 2 years ago and am obsessed with it.
All right, what is it that makes it so obsessing?
Let's see. I mean, I'm an educator, like a school principal, so like, work is stressful. And so when you get out there on the court, you have to focus, and it totally takes your mind off everything. But I'm also super competitive, and I want to win. So, I mean, I don't know. It was just a game that I thought, I'm not going to probably tear an ACL or, tear a rotator cuff because you're not doing all the same things you're doing in tennis. And, I mean, I love it. And I'm not, like, in the best physical shape. I mean, I'm 51 and, a little overweight and all that kind of stuff. But, I mean, I love it, and I play really well.
Have you lost weight, though? Playing pickleball 4 to 5 times a week.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
So how many pounds have you lost?
This summer. Probably 20, but I can burn about 2,000 calories in 2 hours.
Wow.
You cannot do walking, and walking is boring.
All right, Fester, can you please bring up a YouTube video of people playing pickleball? I don't even, I got to be honest, full confession, I don't even know what the hell it looks like.
Dude, you should see some of the trick shots the guys do.
All right, I got to see. Is it like tennis?
I think it's right in the middle of tennis
ping pong,
and
badminton.
Ping pong.
You go ahead, ma'am.
It's not tennis like where you're running around the whole court.
Yeah.
Yeah, because your court's smaller.
All right, hey, thank you.
Doubles, it's even better.
Yeah, so I see singles and doubles. Yeah, Fester just brought up some videos on YouTube. Hey, Yvette, thank you very much. Let me grab Tammy and Lutz.
I was watching a tournament on TV the other day of this stuff.
Tammy and Lutz, hi, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Are you a pickleball fanatic?
Yes, so much fun. I'm 52, been doing it for about 10 months, and it's just so easy and so fun. And I've gone up to the rec center, and there's all ages.
All right, tell me the ages. All right, so you're in Lutz. So which rec center are you going to?
So I'm going to Land O'Lakes.
Okay. All right, so Tammy, playing pickleball, tell me the youngest and the oldest that you've seen.
Well, probably the youngest up there is probably about mid-30s. Oldest is probably in their 80s, probably mid to late 80s, no lie.
Wow. And they have how many pickleball courts now?
Well, when they have it on the inside of the rec center, they have probably 8 to 10, but if they open the full court, it's much more, but I haven't counted.
Gotcha.
Exactly how many.
But when did they put these courts? How long ago did they put the courts in, Tammy?
Ooh, I'm not sure about that.
Because it just seems like it's a new thing.
So I take my kids to a playground, Tammy, in Carrollwood.
Yes.
And they have a gymnasium where there's a gym floor,
right,
and they can section off the gym floor to have eight courts. So it's not like the courts are already built, but they can tape it off or line it off.
Yeah, but they have to line. How do they line it off?
They can line it off with painters.
With, like tape?
Painter's tape.
All right.
They make a court.
Tape, and they like section off like half. You can still have half the thing for basketball courts and then half the thing for pickleball courts. But I have a 19-year-old son who graduated 2022. He plays with his friends all the time. They love this stuff. They just go up and just start playing.
All right, so a bunch of 19-year-olds are playing it. All right, thank you, Tammy.
Absolutely. Have a good one.
You too.
So does Andre Agassi and John McEnroe. Like celebrities get into it, and then
are they getting into it? Like, are they buying leagues, or are they opening up like pickle?
We know Tom Brady did.
Yeah, we had a story.
What was that about Tom Brady and pickleball?
An investor in a team or a franchise to play in like professional pickleball league.
Yeah, and then supposedly Jamie Foxx is playing pickleball.
Well,
I don't know about that.
Jamie Foxx is laid up.
I know, but there was a report that his daughter was like, "Oh, my dad's fine. He's playing pickleball."
Maybe he got hit in the head with a pickleball.
I'm about to say he's about to be pickled.
Listen, I hope stop.
We hope he's doing okay.
Pickled by the coroner.
Well, we have a Jamie Foxx update because apparently he is out of the hospital though. So that's a big mystery. And Roxanne told us this on the show that her sources said this is about 2 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago.
Roxanne told us on the show a while ago that she heard that Jamie Foxx had a stroke. So, all right, let me grab Anonymous. Just a few more calls. We got to give away the tablet here in a few minutes. Hi, good morning, Anonymous. You're on the MJ Morning Show. Hello.
Hey, hello, good morning. Great stuff, fun stuff, you guys.
All right, so wait a second. Why do you want to be anonymous if we're talking about pickleball?
Well, here it is. I'm just going to hit you with this, and this is for your information, a timeline on pickleball.
Hey, your phone is terrible. Can you make your phone clearer?
Yeah, I mean,
Are you talking on a pickle, sir?
Yeah, I would want to be anonymous, have such a crappy phone line. I wouldn't want anybody to know.
It's fine here. All right, can you hear me now?
Well,
are you holding?
I go. So what's the story?
About 15 years ago, my wife and I discovered it at the nude resorts.
Oh, my God. So the guys' pickles are hanging out while they're playing pickleball?
That's how
it got its name.
Oh, that's probably how it got the name.
I bet.
Wait, it's named after wieners?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
They were going to call it Wiener Ball.
Thank you, Anonymous.
No.
Oh, he wants to be anonymous because it was at a nude resort.
All right.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, look at the phones on this. All right, hey, no more calls. Just what do we have on hold here because I got to give away the tablets. Ginger's in Tampa. Hi, Ginger.
Hi, I'm calling because we love pickleball, but the biggest complaint for trying to build the court in South Tampa is the noise. It's actually pretty loud when you hit the ball against the racket. So,
Where in South Tampa are they trying to build a court?
we're trying to build one kind of by the golf course, so the golfers complain about the noise.
How loud could it possibly be?
Yeah.
All right, so hold on. So you're members of Palmacia, and you want to have Palmacia build it, or you're talking about a private court adjacent?
Just a private, in my own yard.
Oh, your own. Oh, so you want to build your? Well, do you have to get a permit to build a pickleball court in your yard?
You need a pickle permit.
Yes, for
Right,
the cement reasons.
So you live adjacent to Palmacia Country Club.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Do they know you live in America? And if you wanted to play pickleball in your backyard, it's tough crap?
It's not like it's a gun range.
Seriously, we got a pickleball. It's not like you're opening up a well-lit, huge complex in the middle of some residential
Well, are
street.
you in the permitting process right now, or what's the story?
Still trying to find someone to build it in a timely manner.
Okay, how much does it cost to build a pickleball court?
About $60,000.
Wow.
60,000, really?
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
all the dead legends of the pickleball game come out of the pickleball fields.
If you build it, they will come.
Hey, Dad, you want to play pickleball?
So Ginger, is this for you and your husband?
Yes, correct.
Do you mind me asking your ages?
40.
Yeah, look at that.
Are you so antisocial that you're going to spend $60 large to not go to a rec center?
Yeah.
Just want to get better and have it in your yard.
Listen, if you want it in your yard, you want it in your yard. I get it. Hey, thank you, Ginger. Good luck.
You.
Hey, let me know. Keep in touch with us. Let us know when your pickleball court is built, all right?
Perfect. Sounds great.
All right, Ginger, thanks for listening.
I'm working on my highlight court.
If you really want to piss the country club off, buy naked statues and paint the genitals like fluorescent.
All right, last call on pickleball, and then we'll talk about quickly before we take the break, and we'll give away the next tablet in minutes. What's going on with all these like empty big box stores? Because apparently this is going to be maybe the trend that's going to fill this real estate. Last call on this is Cindy in Valrico. Hey, Cindy.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
Morning. What's up?
So we just got involved in pickleball about a couple months ago. My husband got me involved, and so now every Tuesday we play 2 or 3 times a week. Every Tuesday now it's like a family thing. He's got his sister, her husband, her boys, his father, his mother comes and watches. She can't play, but we are hooked. And
wow.
I'm interested to hear because the Bed Bath & Beyond here in Brandon just closed, so that would be awesome if they had an open or indoor court there.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. My screen says you're in Valrico, but you just said Bradenton.
Brandon.
Oh, you said Brandon.
Yeah.
Hold on, where?
No.
Brandon.
Well, there's a Brandon.
Oh, in Brandon, okay.
There's a Bed Bath & that just closed here
gotcha.
in Brandon, so that would be really cool.
I thought you said Bradenton. I'm sorry. All right, so...
my son is 16. He plays, but the youngest we've seen is a 12-year-old.
12-year-old pickleball player. How old are you, by the way, Cindy?
I'm 52.
Wow. Look, it seems to be all ages. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate it. All right, so here's the deal. Before I take the break, and we're priming up to give away the next tablet in just a few minutes, but here's the deal, is that pickleball is so out of control that in certain places, pickleball courts are going into closed Bed Bath & Beyond, Old Navy, and Saks all Fifth stores. Numerous places in the country. So this could be a way to fill some of these big box closed up spaces, indoor pickleball courts, because the trend is taking over the country. So how about that?
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think.
All right, so there's two theories on the
Hey,
name.
Froggy, guess what? There's no shelving deals for you in pickleball courts.
You think?
The hell there isn't.
How many people are going to puke up like, one of those food court restaurants while they're playing pickleball? Like stop at the Asian Inn or the walk place. You have a bunch of orange chicken
You
and
get
they
all the
play
free
pickleball.
samples in the food court.
And puke all over the court.
I know.
It took me a second to follow It took me a second to follow your joke, but you walk in, you go to the food court, you get all the free samples.
And then you play pickleball and you
Looking through his eyes.
After this game, I have to go to Claire's to get some barrettes.
All right. Quick break. We will give away the next tablet the minute we get back. So as soon as we're back, the next tablet, just make sure you know the name of last hour's winner. Who won? First name. Be the right caller, and you'll win the next tablet in minutes. Tablet number 3, Tablet Tag, brought to you by Two College Brothers Moving and Storage here on the MJ Morning Show. Tablet number 3 in minutes here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Speaking of Two College Brothers, kidney stone right now. Yeah, the pain is starting to get a little worse right now. If you miss the nothing like some Kenny Loggins Danger Zone.
Fighting through the
kidney stone.
Yes.
No, the kidney stone.
Kidney stone
Yeah.
zone.
Yeah.
No, waiting for the
kidney stone.
Right.
Yeah, it kind of works.
Yeah,
I didn't think of that, Fester, but you kind of primed the pump. We're finishing it off for you. But Danger Zone, kidney stone.
I'm just a big pump primer.
Yeah, it hit me yesterday in the middle of frickin' Mother's Day biscuit making. With guests coming over, and I'm having this kidney stone that's been sitting in my right kidney since I had the problem in 2019 with 2 stones in my left kidney. First time ever in my life have I experienced this kind of late in the game, and boom. Whew. And so now I've got the one on the right is waking up like a volcano and saying, hello, I'm here. Hello.
You're
Now-
supposed to avoid salty foods.
Yeah.
Proteins, animal protein
Yeah.
specifically.
Yeah.
You eat all that. Tomato sauce, tomatoes, and rhubarb.
Well,
That's
I'm a
like-
big rhubarb eater.
With the exception
I like
of,
to go to the all-you-can-eat rhubarb buffet.
they're going to open up a new place called Sweet Rhubarbs.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so I'm fighting through it. I just took 4 Advils because the pain is coming back. I'm drinking a ton of lemon water.
Yes, lemonade is very good for you.
But the stone was 3 millimeters back in 2019 when I had my last scan. So hopefully it didn't get bigger. All right, let's do.
They say the stone matches the size of your. Never mind.
What do you say? All right, let's give away the tablet. It is 8:58, so I'm within the 8 o'clock hour. Let's go. We'll take caller number. I'll do 105 again. Caller number 105. If you're caller 105, make sure you know last hour's first named winner. So the first name of last. Did I say that right?
I don't think
It sounded
so.
kind of awkward.
Yeah, it did.
So make sure you know the winner of last hour's tablet's first name. And if you call a 105 right now and you know it, boom, you've got tablet number 3. This is a Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet, a full Windows 11 computer. You're going to love this thing. It is my daily computer. This is the exact unit that I use every single day. This is my go-to computer, folks. And we're giving away 40 of these things thanks to Two College Brothers, our official sponsor on this. Two College Brothers Moving and Storage, smartest move you'll ever make. And Two College Brothers footing the bill for this, so thank you so much. Giving away 40 Microsoft Surface tablets, and we're about to give away number 3 to caller 105 here on the MJ Morning Show, and Andrew is busy screening away. So caller 105 right now. You can start dialing now, and you're in good shape. 800-990-1047, 800-990-1047. This is the 8 o'clock tablet. And then make sure you listen and process the winner that we're about to have in minutes, because you're going to need the first name to call in and win the tablet for next hour. And I'm going to tell you right now that next hour's winner is going to come fairly quickly. So next hour, we're going to give away the next tablet fairly quickly. It's not going to be like the whole hour.
Okay.
All right, so stand by. Guess what I have right here? I have, according to a survey, what airline you should avoid flying.
Oh, come on.
Yep. Anonymous survey taken on May 1st.
None of them have crashed in a while. I mean, they're all fine.
You know what? American aviation, man, it's been pretty safe. I don't want to jinx anything. You know, we've had some of those incursions. We've had some of those near misses. There seems to be an increase in those, but still, you know, the safety of American air travel it's unbelievable. It really is. When you think about, we have not had the last crash in the U.S., was it like 20? Look it up.
Don't taint it.
Look it up quickly here. Oh, and then I just checked my cell phone, and my phone is blown up on all the people that are listening that I know talking about pickleball. So hang on, I got an update on that here in a second. Yeah, last U.S. plane crash. Bring that up. It was 2009. The last fatal accident in the United States was Colgan Air Flight 3407.
Never heard of that airline.
That was that Q400, that twin turbo prop plane that crashed on the way to Buffalo, New York. And if you remember, the pilot was from Land O'Lakes or something.
Yeah, Lutz or something. He lived locally.
Yep, the pilot who was just I don't think he should have been flying. The pilot and then the first officer was inexperienced as well, and they did the exact opposite thing. They had ice on the wings, and instead of trying to get airspeed by pushing the nose down, they did the exact wrong thing. They pulled up, and they caused the stall to get even worse, and the plane crashed. They couldn't recover. But the point is, the last air crash in the United States, 2009 for a commercial flight. I mean, this is 2023. That is unfreaking believable when you think about the number of people, the number of flights. It's been, 14 years?
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Thousands and thousands of flights every day.
May 1st, a survey was done by the travel resource website called The Vacationer. And they asked over 1,000 Americans which of the 10 major U.S. based carriers that they avoid flying.
All right.
Guess what came in at number 1?
Spirit. Frontier. Allegiant. One of the cheaper airlines.
Roxanne, would you like to guess?
No, he took all my answers.
I mean,
Well, you can guess also. Which one?
Delta.
What?
Delta.
What are you talking? Delta's what do you mean Delta?
He just went.
But I didn't respond. I didn't say whether he was right or wrong.
Well,
I have a guess.
I don't have any others.
Why would you say Delta? Delta's a
'Cause I know
top
that's your
tier
favorite.
airline.
I know that's your
gotta
favorite. I was
guess.
just trying to
The
mess with
worst
you.
of the worst, the pits. Etihad Airlines.
What is it?
Etihad. Isn't that one of them?
Etihad or it's no.
I heard it's really the drizzlings.
That's a pretty good airline, actually.
I heard it's really high class.
Yeah, it is a pretty high class airline.
How about Virgin Air?
No,
it's got to be one of the low-cost carriers, one of the no-frill ones.
The answer is.
Can you stop this clock?
Yes,
please.
I can.
But he's not going to.
Oh.
yes, I can, but I won't.
Come on. I mean, you're.
All right. The airline that Americans say they avoid flying is Spirit.
Oh, you got it right.
So he said it.
It was the first one.
Yeah.
But I didn't confirm. You guys can guess as well.
But wait, why would I have guessed Spirit if he already did and you didn't say yes or no to that?
Yeah.
Spirit is the airline that Americans.
Of course.
Yep.
Of course, what? I mean, it's a low-cost airline. You know what you're getting.
21% of the respondents said they avoid Spirit at all costs, so they were the top of the list. Allegiant finished second at 16.36%. American Airlines rounded out the top 3. American's a major airline, but American has really kind of lost their way, and a lot of folks are saying that. A lot of folks are saying that they really just don't like flying American anymore. So...
Well, look, we did like 5 stories in a row last week of American chaos.
Yeah.
On the plane.
You're right.
Remember, on different American Airlines.
Listen, I think that all of the airlines have their issues, and certainly air travel is not as good as it used to be, but you still have better airlines than others. And on this list here, Spirit is the top of the list of airlines that people avoid flying. Let's go to phones and get a caller number 105. Hi, good morning, MJ Morning Show. Who is this?
David.
David.
Hello, David.
You are listening to the MJ Morning Show, David. David, can you tell me who won the tablet last hour?
William.
No, William was hour number 1 in the 6 o'clock hour. So close.
All right, hang up on him. No second guesses.
I did.
Okay.
Look at that. So now it's caller 106. Oh my God. That's why you got to listen.
Oh, man.
Yep. William won in the 6 o'clock hour. You need the 7 o'clock winner, which was not William. So let's grab caller 106 now, really. Hi, good morning. Who's this? Hello, are you there?
Hello?
Yeah, hi. What's your name?
Michelle.
Michelle, you're calling the MJ Morning Show for what reason?
The tablet?
Yes, and Michelle, can you tell me who won the tablet in the 7 o'clock hour, last hour?
Jim.
Jim is correct. You win.
Oh
my God! I tried last time over and over again.
Well, you got it. You and listen, you won because of a flub by the previous caller.
Well, I guess it's my lucky day.
It is your lucky day because you were not supposed to win, but it just shows if the caller that we designate doesn't know the first name of the previous winner, they don't win. And I had to get rid of the caller. So again, tell everyone your first name loud and clear.
Please.
Are you there? Hello?
Today.
What's going on here?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, what's going on with your phone?
I think I hit the mute button with my ear.
Don't. Okay, again, tell everyone your first name loud and clear.
Michelle.
Michelle has just won. So now we're already at 9:07. We're going to give away the 9 o'clock hour tablet in just a few minutes, actually. So we're going to have tablets very close to each other. So, Michelle, congratulations. You were saying that you tried to win, when we did it back in November?
Yes.
And
I was double fisting phones.
double fisting phones. Well, there you go. Well, Michelle, you've got it. Where are you calling from, by the way?
Currently, I'm in Plant City, but I live in Tampa.
Excellent. So, Tampa, Plant City. Michelle, congratulations. I'm going to put you on hold. Don't hit the mute button with your ear again, and we'll be right with you. Andrew's going to pick up and get all your information. Congratulations. Latest tablet tag winner.
Thank you.
All right, Michelle, congratulations. All right, now, congratulations to our winners so far. That was Michelle. Make sure you know that name when we give away the fourth tablet today in just a few minutes. And again, this whole contest, tablet tag, is brought to you by our friends at Two College Brothers Moving and Storage, the smartest move you'll ever make.
Do you want a pickleball update?
Well, I've got one too.
Okay, I have one too.
Go ahead, you first.
Well, I have to tell you.
Ladies first.
My professional pickleball friend player, someone called him and told him how I butchered his sponsors' names on air. And so he said,
I wouldn't know that other than I never heard of any of the things you mentioned.
Is this a pickleball update, or are you just trying to pimp your friend's sponsors?
Or you're trying to make things right with your neighbor.
Yeah.
Well, all of the above. But he also said he's the original founder of the pro team called the National Pickleball League. Wow. His partner had to go to court in Louisville for his backyard pickleball court.
Whoa.
And he's happy we can call him anytime we want. He's a professional pickleball player.
Does he live in a nice house?
Yeah, he lives in my neighborhood.
I mean,
well, he must be making some money doing professional pickleball.
Yeah.
So, folks, if you're just tuning in, we spoke about pickleball last hour, and it just came up that, and the reason why I brought it up was because over the weekend, again, I've heard about like 2 or 3 other people that I had no idea were addicted to pickleball, and they're playing pickleball. And then I saw a story on Saturday that they're turning like old big box stores that are going out of business, like all the Bed Bath & Beyonds. There's like a company that is building indoor pickleball courts in like old Navy locations, Bed Bath & Beyond. What was the other one? There was some other.
Annie's.
What?
No, Annie Ann's.
No, that's a little pretzel stand. What are you talking about?
I mean, that's where they go for, the carb up before they play.
No, I got it.
Pickleball.
Saks off Fifth stores. So if they're closing some of those, so they're turning these old big box stores into shopping centers or some of these mall areas. They're turning them into indoor pickleball courts.
Saks out, pickles in.
Yeah, there you go. And then Michelle just texted me. I had no idea. Michelle's sister plays pickleball all the time.
Wow.
And Michelle's sister, Mandy. Oh, Mandy.
Oh.
And Mandy she lives up in Chiefland. Michelle's sister.
That's lovely.
Yeah, lovely Chiefland.
What, did her car break
I
down
got a
there?
ticket. I got a ticket there.
Who the hell lives in Chiefland?
Did you say you got a ticket there
Yeah,
once?
that's where I got one of my speeding tickets that led to my suspension.
On US 19?
When I was in my early 20s,
Damn,
yes.
You're flying down US 19?
Yep, right through Chiefland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look lost, girl.
Yeah. So Michelle's sister plays pickleball incessantly, and she did the race at the stadium. Over the weekend they had that it's not Ironman, but it's some like endurance series.
Was it like a Tough Mudder or
Yeah,
something?
it was that kind of thing.
Ugh.
So she was in that. She came down and stayed at our house on Friday night because she had to be up early Saturday to do that race at Raymond James Stadium, climbing all the stairs and everything. And then they went to like Miller's Ale House afterward, and I think just got loaded up on beer.
Well, that's what you did.
I mean, listen, when you live in Chiefland, Miller's Ale House is like the top. Miller's Ale House is really good, but in Chiefland, it's like the cat's ass.
And Michelle is texting me now about all of the neighbors of ours that she knows that plays pickleball.
Yeah, it's a thing. And listen, Tom says he will blow your mind if you call him Tom, the professional player.
Roxanne's really pushing this pro pickle guy hard. She's really pushing it.
It's an option. It's an option.
It's an option she'll never let you forget.
Hey, what's up? It's Tom, pro pickleball player. What's up? Yeah, I mean, you just hit it around.
So, Tom, you're looking pretty buff there. You been playing with your pickle?
Yeah, man.
I want to confirm if that's a true story that the name came from nudies.
No.
No.
I looked it up. The name came from the pickle boat in row, or when you're rowing.
What?
Huh?
When
In crew.
A pickle boat is a boat of mismatched players, and the wife of the founders named it pickleball.
That's the dumbest lie I've ever heard.
There's another story that is named after the family dog named Pickles, but that dog came like 3 years later.
Hey, guess what, guys? Breaking egg news here on the MJ Morning Show. Busted breaking eggs. Egg prices should be going down shortly. There should be some more noticeable decreases. Now, in some eggs, I have seen prices start to go down, but it looks like this trend should continue, that egg prices, according to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, the USDA is saying that egg prices should be going down further soon because of continued lower wholesale prices. A lot of it is they're replacing their chickens to produce the eggs, because a lot of chickens, because of that avian flu deal.
So many chickens died last year.
They did. That was part of the issue here. And on May 8th, wholesale prices down another 78 cents a dozen for the first week of the month, compared to egg costs of $5.30 near the end of 2022. So I saw that there was like a reduction in prices in January, and now apparently wholesale prices continue to go lower. So we should continue to see egg prices going down. Hey, the brand that Michelle likes, they're either not there, or I'm not paying $11.23 for the 18-pack of Vital Farms. I mean, I would pay like $7.99 for those, but I'm not paying $11.23 at Publix for those damn eggs.
Well, it's nice to see what the price of your love is.
Yeah, you'll pay some high prices for some dumb stuff.
I mean, seriously, your wife likes this one egg. $4 is going to break the bank. Sorry, honey. You're going eggless.
Listen, it's just no. She has
the principle.
She has her eggs. I don't think it's worth that kind of money for those eggs, and sometimes they're not there as well. So I don't know if it's just a supply issue as well, because I can't imagine many people are paying $11.23 for the Vital Farms 18-pack.
When they're old,
not even the organic ones. They're just the free rangers.
Your wife's belly aching at home for get me the eggs.
Did you happen to have any Vital Pack eggs?
Are these eggs Vital Farms? No.
Look at the phones. The phones are, every line is still ringing.
All right, so you said that in the 9 o'clock hour, you're not going to make them wait till the end of the hour. So they're trying to get a jump. Yeah. I will let everybody who's calling know we clear the lines for every contest. So it's not like if you're calling now and MJ says now, but she's not saying that.
Hey, Fester.
What?
I noticed that you have a list on the wall right behind you of the winners' names. So if someone's watching MJ TV, hey, Andrew, if you take Fester's camera, can people see the list of names on the wall?
Turn your mic on the radio, Andrew.
Well, yeah.
Turn your mic on.
I tried to talk. My mic was not on in there.
Go
So
ahead. Go ahead. All right, we can hear you now. What?
Okay. I can't tell if the listener could read that or not. It's not very large.
Good job, Fester.
I have a piece of folder board. It's not really high tech.
Yeah, but
why don't you just slide it? If
move it.
You want it out of my camera shot?
Yeah. It might be in your camera, because Fester's keeping track of all the names of all the winners for Tablet Tag, and it's on a chart on the wall. So we need to move it. Just move it. Hold on.
Don't cover the name. We need the list.
Froggy's putting duct tape over it.
We need the list for our reference.
Don't put duct tape on it. Just move the list out of camera.
I'm just trying to help the show.
You're not helping anything. Go back to Texas, you dumbass.
Move the list out of your camera shot, Fester, so people can't see the list of winners on MJTV.
Yeah, because here's what you can do. You could just take a screenshot of it if you're watching on MJTV, and then zoom in and you could read it.
Yes.
You could.
Yes. All right.
Or you can just listen.
We will give away the next tablet in minutes here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Just keep listening. We're not going to make you listen to the entire hour. And listen, as we do the contest, we're just starting. And I do mix up the times. And also, listen, I'm going to be honest here. I'm going to let you in on some backroom information. I also have to juggle because when I do tablet tag, the phones blow up. And if I plan on doing like a call segment and taking calls on something, I've got to separate the call segment from tablet tag, or else they interfere. And it's tough to take calls on something. And also the difficult juggle is a lot of times we'll spontaneously decide to take phone calls. And sometimes just very organic, which is very common on the show. Sometimes I'll be at home at night and I'll be prepping. Look at this story. Oh, this will be great for phone calls at like 8 o'clock or so. So I'll say, hey, let's take phone calls on this. So I'll know. But other times, probably 50% of the time, I don't know when I'm going to take phone calls. It just kind of happens. So I have to be able to separate normal phone call taking with this contest, or else it's a total cluster.
Quite the juggler you're going to be these next 2 weeks.
Yes, it's going to be 2 weeks of amazing giveaways here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Hey, Fester, you sent me a note. Put this restaurant on your list. I just saw it online.
Okay, I don't...
Doodle Noodle Bar?
All right, that wasn't for the show. I just saw a snippet of it online, and it looked like a really cool place.
Well, you put it on your show prep sheet that you emailed me last night.
I sent you stuff also. It's more of just me talking to you. Some stuff's related to the show.
What is the Doodle Noodle Bar? What? Just you saw something cool that I ought to check out?
It's like the whole place is like done in like 2-dimensional art.
And you can.
Wow, sounds really cool. Well, if you're 4.
Listen, I like novelty things. I've never been there before.
I like noodles.
And they have it's the Doodle Noodle Bar.
Well, what kind of noodles? Is it ramen? Is it udon? Is it what is it? Go to the menu. Hold on. So where did you see the Doodle Noodle Bar?
I just like the name.
I saw an Instagram reel on it. It's
just like the name.
Hey, there's a noodle bar and on I think it's on Linebaugh
Oh, so
Avenue.
they have vermicelli. They have
they have vermicelli. That's awesome.
No, vermicelli.
I don't know what that is.
Vermicelli.
They have pho, right? Pho.
Ooh, okay.
That's the Vietnamese, like pho, right?
You watch yourself.
Pho.
It's your radio show. But they have a bunch of noodle dishes.
What if you have a place that the place is named Q?
Yeah, we know where you're going with that.
What if
I got it.
Roxanne.
Yeah, it took me a second.
It sure did.
Let's go to
or off.
But they have a bunch of summer rolls and a bunch
that
of
wouldn't work.
Pho bowls and noodle bowls and soup bowls. And I saw pictures of the place and
I don't know why you're sending me like you like the name, so you said, hey, check it out. Where is it? I don't even know where it is.
It's on Linebaugh Avenue.
Okay.
And it's
Doodle Noodle.
I'm gonna name my noodle bar Cough.
Cough Noodle?
No, with the pho.
Oh, gotcha.
So
I don't get
it. Thank you.
You see how everything in the restaurant's kind of like doodled or drawn, like in black and white, and it's like 2-dimensional. There's no.
I see. Yeah.
So it's got this unique.
Oh, that's interesting.
You know what? That looks pretty cool.
It's got this unique vibe.
It looks like I'm stepping into the Aha video back in 1985.
So,
exactly.
Looks like I'm stepping into Take on Me. Yeah.
I only saw pictures on this Instagram reel or something of this restaurant, and I was like, oh, I know a guy that likes noodles. And so I thought of you.
You know what I just thought of? I don't know how I didn't think of this. What was the other thing with Fester's name that I didn't think of until and I mentioned it earlier?
With Fester's name?
Yeah, what was it earlier today?
You called me
Fester the Molester?
Fester Fogel, which didn't go over well.
Right.
Yeah.
And then Fester the Molester.
And then Cajun Fester.
And then Cajun Fester came out.
Well, here's another thing that I can't believe I never thought of.
What?
A Festerant. Instead of a restaurant, the Festerant.
Yeah.
So all the food's gonna fester.
I never thought of this. How could I with fester and food? How did I never think A festaurant.
Right, we've got investigations. This is great. Festaurant.
Instead of a restaurant, it's a festaurant.
It's a terrible name for a restaurant.
Horrible idea.
None of the food would be fresh. I mean, the definition of fester is rot. I mean,
It's the festaurant. Uncle Fester.
Hey,
it's really not a
you
great
know what?
nickname.
You could have a whole like dirty dining segment, and you go undercover, and you could be a festaurant investigator.
An investigation.
I want Wendy Ryan from ABC Action News to go to Fester's restaurant, the Festaurant.
Restaurant where everything apparently festers.
Exactly.
Under hot lights.
All right, 9:21 at the MJ Morning Show. Folks, get your fingers ready because we will give away the next tablet in minutes here on the MJ Morning Show. Final chunk of the MJ Morning Show on a Monday, the first Monday that we're giving away the tablets in this new run, thanks to twocollegebrothers.com. So this is only day one, and we're giving away tablets all week long, and then all next week. We're giving away 40 of these Microsoft tablets. Tablet Tag is back here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105, and we'll give away the fourth tablet of the morning next on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Plus, I got a lot of stuff to jam in the final chunk, so it's all next here on Q105. Hang on. Now, Plan B Air Conditioning continues to amaze and wow their customers. It is every day, virtually every day, that I get a listener response. Q105, MJ and the crew, Fester, Roxanne, Froggy, Full House. Froggy is back from, I was going to say vacation, but it was...
It was work, yeah. But
I was working in lovely Terrell, Texas, right?
it was beautiful, beautiful time.
Yeah. All right, I want to ask about Kim's Peloton because my kidney pain. Ow!
Oh,
yeah, it's
that's bad.
yeah, so
It usually hurts a little bit after you use the restroom.
so I just went to the restroom.
I saw you go by. I was like, I wonder if he's passing it.
No. I have my little strainer, and nope. So, folks, I'm doing okay here today. Yesterday, I was laid up for half the day. I have a stone in my right kidney, and it's just decided to wake up and say, hey, hello, I'm here. So hopefully I can get rid of this thing soon. So, I mean, can you imagine I'm sitting at home, I'm lying on the floor in pain, and I'm like, wait a minute, I got to be at work tomorrow. We're kicking off tablet tag. So, and I've got a workout. I've got a workout in an hour.
Yeah, you need to sit that one out.
Nah, I got to do it.
Yeah, sure, it's going to feel good.
Good for you, man.
Yeah, I got to do it.
I mean, excruciating
Maybe that'll
pain.
help me pass it.
Maybe.
Yeah, I just sent the text to my doc to see what I should do. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a kidney stone. Do you think I need to get like a new MRI to see the size of the stone?
Yeah,
Coca-Cola kidney?
I don't know. You know, obviously it doesn't look good when I go to number one. It's
That's pretty horrifying when you notice that. But I'm pretty sure with your, if I was to take a look at your papers and give you, and go through your past
medical history.
Yes, thank you, doctor. I concur. I'd say that it is probably most likely rickets.
Yeah, seriously, MJ.
Froggy the nephrologist.
You're going to Froggy for medical advice. Should I get a new MRI? Yeah, let's ask Froggy.
I say just let it go. Don't worry about it.
No, I just hope it's nothing else. I hope it's just a kidney stone.
Just let it ride.
What'd you say?
I said, just let it ride.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping. I mean, it's presenting just like the kidney stone deal. I mean, all the hallmarks are there of the kidney stone that apparently was in my right kidney. Back in 2019 is the last time I had the imagery when I passed 2 stones from my left kidney. And I just hope that the pain is not as bad as it was back in 2019 because that was just miserable. I got a whole week of MJ morning shows to do and tablet tag and all that stuff. And speaking of tablet tag, let's do it. Let's give away tablet number 4 right now. Tablet number 4 for today. This is the 4th one that we've given away on this first Monday of tablet tag. So this is what you need to know. You need to know who won last hour. And technically, we spoke to the winner this hour, just after 9 o'clock. We spoke to the winner. We actually did the giveaway like at 8:57, but we talked to the winner a little after 9. So I told you it was going to be very fast. So we're giving away the 4th tablet very, very quickly. Caller number, let's go with 75. Caller 75 right now. 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. If you're caller 75, you will win tablet number 4 if you know the winner of last hour's tablet. That's how tablet tag works. And today, you need to know who wins now in order to play at 6 a.m. tomorrow. So whoever wins right now, make sure you write down their first name, and you have it. So good luck. Caller 75 right now, 800-990-1047. If you're caller 75 and you can tell me who just won the last tablet, first name, that's all I need. Boom, you win the next tablet here on the MJ Morning Show. So good luck. Andrew's screening away. He'll let me know when we're up to caller 74, and I will take 75 live on the air. A couple of Publix stories, and of course, Publix, the biggest supermarket chain in the Southeast.
Oh, yeah.
And certainly here in Florida. Did you see the alligator strolling up outside Publix?
No.
Yeah, right here. Pinellas Park Police was called, 911 call, to report a large alligator near 49th Street in Park at the Publix.
You know, Jackie just sent me a video of some alligators near her that looked like they were about to do it.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. You didn't get that? Did
This
Jackie
is
not send this to you?
Wacky Jackie from
Yeah.
our sales department?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
I've asked Jackie to take me off the text chain of alligators in heat.
So
the point is, they're very active right now.
These are 2 alligators. So is it mating season?
I think it is. It must
All
be.
right.
It's between April and June. So, yeah, they
Oh, that's
are
it is,
getting
yeah.
it on.
So Pinellas Park was called 911. Someone said, there's an alligator walking down the sidewalk. And then the alligator walked off the sidewalk into the Publix parking lot. And the Pinellas Park police, on their Facebook page, they said we can only speculate that the alligator was on his way to pick up a pub sub.
That's right. I think the alligator really likes the boar's head sub. I'd like
Well,
a
that's
boar's
good
head
stuff.
ultimate hole, please.
Yeah.
That's the good stuff.
So Florida and Wildlife Commission, they showed up and they helped catch the alligator, which was then just immediately relocated to a nearby body of water.
Aw.
So I guess the alligator did not get his pub sub. You know, I've never had a pub sub.
You know what? They're,
What are you talking about? The
I've-
chicken tender one is on it.
Yeah, the chicken tender one is amazing.
I've never had it.
I'll tell you.
I've never had a pub sub.
Gotta go for it.
I probably,
What kind of a Floridian are you?
I probably eat 200 subs a year.
Oh my god!
And a pub sub is a very good sub.
200 subs a year at Publix?
No, I mean all over the
Oh,
place.
all over the place.
Between delis. I went to Peepo's on Friday and had the Cuban pork.
There you go.
Cuban
That's a good.
sandwich.
Yeah, Peepo. We love Peepo's.
I'll pick one up at a Wawa.
Right here at 4th and Gandy. Good stuff. Tell them MJ sent you.
If there's a sub
They'll,
on the
they'll
menu,
be like, who?
yeah.
Oh.
And then you have to say M.A. Hey, and they say, oh,
There we go.
We know him.
But Peepo's is great right here on the corner, 4th and Gandy in St. Pete. Yeah, so pub sub, alligator did not get it, and they relocated it's really cool. There are pictures of the gator just walking through the Publix parking lot.
And this makes perfect sense because
Hey, alligator! Shopping cart duty!
dude, I tell you, if I am the chief of Pinellas Park Police Department, I'm making a holster out of this gator. How badass would that be?
Yeah.
See this gator?
How many holsters can you make? How many holsters can you make from one gator? Anyway, the gator was relocated, but it's pretty funny. It's just walking through the parking lot. What were we going to say, Rox?
I was just saying, I mean, this is they're doing courtships. They're getting
Are
out
you
more.
still on gators doing it?
Yeah, because it ties into why that gator was wandering around. They're looking everywhere for mates. They're
Right.
out in the sun more. They're basking in the sun. The male's going to make some weird noises.
Like how? Like what? Like this?
A little more bellowing. Yeah. Yeah, grunting.
Let me try to find caller number 75 here. All right, stop grunting.
That's my gator
Like a
mating
gator
sound.
in heat. Hi, good morning, MJ Morning Show. Who's this?
David.
David, why are you calling the MJ Morning Show right now?
The iPad.
It is not an iPad. It is a Windows 11. It's the Surface Pro. Is that what you mean?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, it's this. Yeah, iPad is its own thing. This is a Windows 11 Surface Pro tablet. Well, it's an iPad's a tablet as well. But David, David's your name, right?
Yes.
All right, David, you are caller 75. Can you tell us who won the last unit? What was her name?
Michelle.
That is correct. Boom! You got it. You win, David.
Thank you.
All right, so this thing, David's very excited. David, where are you calling from?
St. Pete.
All right, fantastic. David, you've got the fourth you got me saying freaking iPad.
Okay.
David,
You got the fourth exact opposite of an iPad.
David, you've got the Windows Surface Pro 8 thanks to twocollegebrothers.com, Two College Brothers Moving and Storage. David, congratulations, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Now, do you listen to the MJ Morning Show regularly?
Yes.
Well, I do appreciate that. So, David, this thing will be ready for you to pick up whenever you want to get it, and congratulations, okay?
All right. Thank you.
Thanks for listening, man. I appreciate it.
And thanks for saving all your energy
Man,
for
a
later
few-
in the day.
One word, David.
Yes.
All right, now,
No.
here's the deal. You got to know David's name. Remember, now we take a pause. We just gave away 4 Microsoft Surface Pro 8s this morning. 6 o'clock hour, 7 o'clock hour, 8 o'clock hour, 9 o'clock hour, just now. So David's the last winner during the morning show today. So tomorrow morning, in the 6 a.m. hour, you've got to know that the winner was David. So remember David for when we give away the Surface Pro tomorrow morning in the 6 o'clock hour. And then we'll give away another one at 7. Know the 6 winner. We'll give another one away at 8. Know the 7 o'clock winner. We'll give another one away at 9 o'clock. Know the 8 o'clock winner. That's how Tablet Tag works. We're giving away 40 Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablets, all courtesy of Two College Brothers Moving and Storage. TwoCollegeBrothers.com, the smartest move you will ever make. And we're doing it all week and then all next week. 20 tablets this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all 4 hours. 4 times 5 is 20. And then we'll repeat next week. So a total of 40 tablets here on the MJ Morning Show. Congratulations to David. Has anyone seen the Taylor Swift video? Did we get the audio of this? I saw the story. Taylor Swift was performing in Philadelphia at Lincoln Financial Field on Saturday night, and she was caught on video apparently yelling at a security guard.
Okay, to say she was caught on video, she was on the stage. Thousands and thousands of people had their phones out recording her.
Thank you. I guess that
it's like she was caught. It's like it was done like in a hallway.
Maybe I didn't use the best terminology for that. So she was in the middle performing, and then she can be heard yelling. She wasn't doing anything at a security guard, and I guess some of the security guard bouncers were being a little too rough trying to get people to move off of the barricade. And then Taylor Swift is yelling, "Hey, stop, stop, she's fine." And she kind of stopped doing the song while she's yelling at the security guard who's trying to rip a woman off the barrier. All right, let's listen.
Wait, who's singing when she's screaming?
That's confusing.
That much of her song is recorded?
Yeah.
I mean, the whole hook of the song is...
Sound like there were some backup vocals going. I don't know if are those live backup singers or is there just a track being played?
I sounded her up front there.
Yeah, you can hear her. Stop it.
All right, listen again. Here we go. Yeah, she's telling the security guard to stop, and she's still singing in the background while she's saying, "Hey, stop."
How would the security guard know she wasn't singing her song? Because she says, "Hey" in the song, and she says, "Hey" to the security guard. He would even turn around.
I think it's her new song, "Hey, Stop." I don't know.
So Taylor Swift coming to the rescue of a fan who is being pulled off of the barricade fencing in front of the stage, it seems.
Yeah, don't mess with her Swifties.
Yeah, the bigger news is Taylor Swift has her show 90% pre-recorded.
Was it?
I mean,
or are those backup? Does she have backup singers?
Everybody does the backup sort of thing where she's sort of a little louder and makes it sound fuller.
But wait a sec, is the band playing live, or are they all tracks?
What an accusation!
Does she
I don't
have
know.
a band? Is it just like a CD player and a boombox? And a really elaborate speaker system?
No, but you can hear the singing is still happening while she's yelling, "Stop" at the security guard to leave the fan alone.
Her part is still singing.
I know. That's what we're saying.
I know what you're saying, I think.
Was it her AI saying stop? And she was singing?
Oh,
so confused.
Hey, Joni Loves Chachi. Remember that TV show?
Oh, Scott Baio, please.
Wait one second, MJ. We got a
What?
text from a bouncer.
Yeah.
He said, "We don't work for the artist. We work for the venue. We follow their rules."
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, listen.
So, like one of those like event security guys is texting you.
Yep.
Listen, hey,
Wow.
whacking hut guy. Taylor
No,
Swift.
he's cool.
Taylor Swift
Dude,
tells you.
Fester, don't be derogatory.
What are you?
Why are you being a douche?
I called him whacking hut guy.
You're being douchey. Come on.
Nothing. Whacking hut's a security company.
But it's like you're doing it in a derogatory fashion.
I could come up with much worse terms to be derogatory than the actual name of his employer. Hey, whacking hut guy. If Taylor Swift tells you to do something, you're probably going to do it. You're
Yeah,
not
you
going
could
to
have said, "Hey, whacking it, guy."
Yeah, no kidding.
Something like that.
Hey, whack off. Listen, I could have gotten a
What
lot
are you
worse
saying?
than whacking hut.
What are you saying?
I mean, you're getting on my case. Whacking Hut was the actual name of the founder
I
of the
know,
company.
it was Whacking Hut.
Yeah, so don't come at me like, oh, you're being disrespectful for.
It sounded like you were being disrespectful to the bouncer who's listening to our show that does stadium security.
You want to see
and you're calling him.
disrespectful?
It's
Hey.
like it's almost like, "Hey, rent a cop guy."
Hey, Wacky Pulaski over there, why don't you back up when Taylor Swift tells you to shut? That could be worse.
Anyway, so Taylor Swift is getting accolades from the Swiftie fans that she came to the rescue of her Swiftie fan that was being pulled off the barricade by a security guard.
Right.
Hey, Froggy, I don't know. We'll address this in much greater detail tomorrow. But Froggy, I don't know if your wife Kim took seriously the phone call that we made to her last week. Are you aware of that?
Oh, no.
Oh, you're not aware of the call?
No clue. She was on last week?
We had Kim on.
I banned her from this.
Yeah, right. We had Kim on. We called her because of the recall.
No, I didn't know that.
Hold on. Do you know that something's under recall in your house?
Oh, my God. My Xbox 5?
No.
Oh, my God. My PC?
No.
It's the wrong sound effect.
It is the
MJ.
wrong sound effect. Hey, listen, I'm suffering through some kick butt kidney stone pain right now, so I'm doing my best to keep it together.
You're doing a good job.
You're a tough guy.
Thank you. No, we called your wife last week because the Peloton's under recall.
Oh.
The seat could fly off and hurt her.
I tried to ride that thing, and it hurts my crotch so bad.
Here's the deal. There are 2.2 million Peloton bikes being recalled. It's like the Model 1, I think, and from 2018 until like now, it's being recalled because the seat could fly off and send you flying. 13 injuries. I think someone broke wrists.
So controversial this
Yeah,
time.
so we just called your wife to say, hey, get this thing taken care of. In fact, you know what? I texted her. I texted her, I think, on Thursday, and I said, stop, with an exclamation point, all caps.
Yeah.
And then I got busy, and I didn't respond until 2 hours later, but she had already responded, stop what? And I didn't respond until 2 hours later.
Nice.
Stop using your Peloton because it's under recall. And she said, mine's not under recall. I didn't get anything. I said, well, listen, the news just came out. And then guess what? 4 o'clock on Thursday, she got the email from Peloton to stop using her bike. And she's not stopping using the bike. She's continuing to use her Peloton.
I'm throwing that thing in the bay today.
Yeah, right? Next river cleanup.
It's going to be that and a bunch of scooters.
All right, so I think that's going to bring a conclusion. Hopefully I'll make it here tomorrow because of my kidney stone deal.
Let us know. I can use a day off.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I can't. We can't. We're doing tablet tag.
Oh.
We can't take days off. You just had a whole week off.
He was working.
That was
All right.
work. And I need a day off, too, after my weekend.
We'll be here all week because we've got to do tablet tag. Yeah, I might be all drugged up, but I'll be here.
Hey, Fester and Andrew show tomorrow.
Yeah, I mentioned Joni Loves Chachi, that old TV show from years ago. Guess what? Apparently Scott Baio, who played Chachi, Scott Baio loves Bradenton. He just moved here. Did you know that?
Oh, cool.
Shut up.
A lot of...
Hold on. Shut up what?
Who cares about Scott Baio? I thought he died. You're like, oh, Scott Baio. What do we have to talk about Scott Baio for?
What were you saying, Rox?
I was saying a lot of celebrities want to move to Florida.
Yeah.
Because it's just a great place to be. But they're
like
relocate from California. California is a...
That's what's going on. Listen, hey, you saw Dave Chappelle was calling out San Francisco on stage. Dave Chappelle was like, what the hell is going on with San Francisco? Talk about wrecking a city. Their government there has allowed the city to be overrun and destroyed. It's a mess.
I mean, it's a beautiful state, but the government there is a mess.
Chachi has fled California. Chachi has left California, and Chachi is now living in Bradenton in Manatee County.
Isn't he better known for his time on Happy Days as opposed to Joni Loves Chachi?
Yeah, and Scott Baio on Happy Days.
Chachi on that
what about Charles in Charge?
Oh, that's right, Charles in Charge. I forgot about that.
And then the guy has done nothing else.
We had a good reality TV show.
Did he?
I don't know.
Scott Baio.
Anyway, if you see Scott Baio down in Manatee County, if you see Scott Baio running around Bradenton, or
say hey-o.
Just say hey, buddy. Nice to see you.
Heyo.
Yeah. Oh, did you see Adele? Adele's going to make $2 million a night for her Vegas show.
And then she's moving to Bradenton.
She's moving to what's the place where the Thomas the Train used to leave from? What's that the train stop?
Parish?
Parish, yeah. Let's start that rumor. Adele is moving to Parish.
I'm going to Parish.
No, Parish, not Paris. Parish.
Let's go to Parish, Florida. So anyway, welcome Scott Baio to the Tampa Bay area.
Thanks, man.
And I think that's it. I got a lot of stuff we got to get to tomorrow. I left a lot on the table. Hey, kidney stones or not, I'll be here tomorrow. If I got to be rolled in on a stretcher, and if I'm doing the show on my back, all tramadoled up or whatever the heck that, all oxyed up,
You're really not selling tomorrow's show.
I'll be here. So we'll give away the first tablet in the 6 a.m. hour tomorrow. Tablet Tag is back tomorrow on the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. Folks, have a great day. My email is mjmorningshow or mj@mjmorningshow.com, and let's be careful out there.